Our story takes place in the grand continent of Uthra, once the home of the most powerful and wise peoples of all races. A utopia of grandiose thinking, innovation. Magics had never been more vast and varied. All peoples were prosperous in this age of peace and happiness. But then, seemingly overnight, a silver fog overtook the known world, plunging it into chaos. The Golden Age is now long past. In the past 100 or so years, progress has gone backwards. Magic's lost, history is forgotten, and the reign of regal politics now dominates the balance of the world. Kings bicker over petty ley lines and disputes of power over blood lineage. The land is now separated by a vast magical wilderness, coated in a thick silver fog. Only the most prominent, well taken care of roads still exist, making any towns along these roads hubs of humanity. Outside the walled bastions, the fog carries its own dangers, able to move environments and its denizens, making navigation difficult, if not impossible in some places. Luckily, there are places within the fog itself that are anchored into place by what means no one knows yet. One of these locations is the bustling city of Yetta O'Dare, where we find our band of heroes. Branch, a Feywild centaur, the lower half of a large deer, using his bow and spear to exact revenge on the warkin who killed his family. Calliope Moonsong, a lush Kalashtar bard, the center of all attention and a friend to all. Aaron, a half-elf divination wizard, having a doctorate in archaeology and a knack for map-making, now possessing a ring of great power. Tirius Redfist, a satyr whispers bard, as keen with a rapier as he is a lute. Beaufort Steelgut, a paladin haunted by his past and seeking a brighter future. Sky, a mysterious fogborn from a bygone age, seeking knowledge as to who and what she is. This group of adventurers now sets out to find lost friends, becoming more powerful, making connections, and ultimately to right the wrongs that the Obsidian Sigil has created. This is the story of the Silver Fog.
Sky, if you would like to give the recap, you are more than welcome to. We will gladly give you the point of inspiration.
So last week we started after everybody was walking their own way. Aaron was trying to avoid Beaufort, so instead of going to the church, she thought he was going to be in there, so she slept on a bench, only to be found by Beaufort the next morning, heading back to the guild hall. Calliope woke up in the shopkeeper's place, looking completely different. We'll get to her in a minute. Beaufort, I don't remember where Beaufort woke up. Beaufort went into the guild hall, where Tirius decided to get with a group of bards and rolled really well, so he was messing with them and performing with them. Went up to a group of 16 people, one of them being Gaston, who was telling stories of, Gaston Ian. Was thinking about attempting to cause problems and murder scenes, I believe, but decided not to. And the next morning, and correct me if any of this is wrong. Sky and Branch were passed out completely drunk in the room from the night before because we were chatting and Sky was drinking wine, not realizing that it could cause you to be drunk. And on her way back to the guild hall, Beaufort came across Aaron after trying to talk to Calliope. Calliope was really quiet and, I don't care about him. And I think he still went to go. Oh, he went to go to the forge. Aaron came back to the guild hall, was not paying attention to Tirius. I think she was trying to avoid everybody. Came into the room and noticed Branch and Sky passed out drunk. Was trying not to wake them up and go do whatever I think she was trying to get her stuff together, and woke up.
Yeah, I was just trying to take a bath and it didn't work out. Still Still
Sky,
grungy from sleeping on the road last night.
right. Sky woke up and heard her. We had a conversation where Sky realized she was dirty and asked Erin to help her take a bath because she hadn't had an actual bath in a while and kind of screwed with Erin's head. And then Calliope, I forgot her name. Calliope came in, was trying to avoid everybody, but she rolled really low compared to our perception. And we found out her hair was purple. She was wearing a very dark blue dress. And she was not her usual perky self. And she kept trying to tell us to leave her alone. And she didn't want to be touched. And we wound up having a PvP moment. And we did everything we could to get her to listen and to stay. And then I even prayed to the goddess, telling mommy on you. And then a weird fog shape showed up and she disappeared. And so now we're freaking out. We found out Erin did an identify on her and found out she was possessed by a few different things. And now we're freaking out trying to figure out where to find her. Calliope cast Thunderclap on her. And so we wound up in a little PvP session. Branch sleeping through all of this completely, by the way, right next to all of this.
Yeah, man. Where were you?
And as soon as the thunder wave went off, everybody in the whole place noticed and started coming to the room. Tyrion's still down there playing and, trying to decide whether he's going to off a couple people at Gaston's table. And as soon as Calliope leaves and we realize that there's nothing that we can do, Sky gets upset and puts her hands at her fist and just screams a lot, like a loud feminine frustration scream. And fog shoots out of her everywhere. And then the guild hall leader or guild hall master comes in with a bunch of guards and they're all pointing weapons at Sky and demands her to go with them. And she looks to Erin for help, and Erin steps in and talks up for Sky, and then we wound up being taken to the guild hall master or to the truth seer. And Branch still sleeping through all of this chaos and screaming and loud music and loud noise, by the way. We realize there's tons of bottles of alcohol on the floor. And we try waking him up and we hear him snoring. So I'm like, oh, good, I know that's a snore. He's still alive. We're okay. So walking down the stairs and Erin messages to Tyrius. Tyrius eventually comes over. We all go into the truth seer's office. Bofer has his earpods in, doesn't understand it, doesn't know what's going on at all. Forge. And
he was elsewhere.
Yeah. Then everybody leaves, so it's just the three of us and the truth seer. And she starts asking questions, and at this point, Erin and Tyrion, Erin's holding Sky's hand because she's freaking out, and Sky's petting Furious because she's freaking out. And then Truth Seer starts looking at Sky and trying to read her and can't fully read her and doesn't understand everything, which causes Erin to be a little paranoid because, when can the Truth Seer not see everything? So then she brings out a crystal ball and tells me to touch it. And again, having to get, the okay from Erin. She lays her finger on it, and the only person that can see anything is Sky. And she starts seeing, picking up some of her memories. So then she, touches it with both hands and looks into it, and there's conversation going on around her. Y'all are going to fill that in because I wasn't paying attention. I'm looking at the ball. So she gets some of her memories back. We find out afterwards that some of the memories were of Altier DN, where she was at the beginning. It's like a farmland and orchards and stuff. And she was at the first building of the first temple to Elira. I can't say my goddess's name right. And that's why she's the only one that knows the name of the goddess and nobody else. And doing some kind of roll on that, we find out that was 530, give or take a couple decades ago, and where that's at. And then I asked the True Seer for a book. She's got one book on it. that is in the language I can understand. And the only other books in that language are basically high and mighty people that have more money than sense. So she sits there on the couch and starts reading that. Beaufort comes in freaking out about something and has the guild hall leader come in and then close the door, and we start having a talk about going to the south and going to the east and where Calliope is, and the Calliope was taken, and now we were trying to figure out where to go. And so I don't know where we decided to go, but then Beaufort started trying to tell everybody to make sure they have everything for a trip. And we were starting out doing something like to get prepared for that. He told, he took me to go see CW at the end of session, but he gave Tyrius 300 gold to go load up to the gills, quote unquote. So instead of curling up next to Tyrius, looking at, because I have to clarify this for Tyrius, I was curled up next to Tyrius reading the book that the lady gave me, and then he said load up to the gills. So I got curious about that, put the book down, and started going, like, crawling on Tyrius looking for gills. And apparently, like,
this guy takes things incredibly literally.
I personally listen for stuff like that for RP reasons.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Didn't pick up on that. So everybody's like, what are you doing? So I was like searching his head and his back and his legs. And what are you doing? I'm looking for gills. You said load them on. And so Aaron tells me
the gills.
Yes. So Aaron tells me that's
it's a figure of speech.
A figure of speech. And she goes, what the hell is that? So I just basically get dragged off and let him, like, just leave him alone. Take your book and let's go. So I don't know if
it's incredibly autistic coded.
So I got dragged off to CW and everyone went to go shopping, which I now understand shopping, but I don't understand money because it's like bartering in my time.
Yeah. And also, people who've been using money their whole lives don't understand it sometimes too, so it's okay.
It was 530 odd years ago. That was bartering shit. There's like little gold pieces,
It's just a figment of our imagination.
She's pre-capitalism.
Right?
Oh,
lucky.
She's so pure.
I told you she was old.
So key points being Calliope's gone. We found out that she was possessed through an identify spell by Aaron. Then when Beaufort came in to talk with everybody with Truthseeker, we found Calliope had told us she messed with the aboleth in the temple that was like desecrated. And
I think we saw her doing it, right?
Yes, and she told us that it jumped in her mind and was like doing a download.
She's possessed by lesser possession, greater influence, and whispers of the dark.
Right.
Whispers of the deep.
Whispers of the deep. I can't read my own writing.
So
that sounds
like you take physical notes is so admirable. Though, like, I go back and watch our session from I go back and watch game time footage because I cannot write that shit down during session. I don't know how you do it.
I made Calliope recap me earlier today.
So Calliope is now possessed and gone. We discussed we found out kind of what an aboleth was, but there's not much knowledge on them that is readily available. And then they're bad. We also figured out that we're going east towards the bazaar to go to the my informant's basically headquarters, and also to find Cavella because that she may have information on Tyrius.
We're not?
No, we absolutely are going east. Because remember, I got the vision to go east from Morodin, and then you did your little tarot cards.
All it said was that going south would lead to woe, and your god says going east would lead to good, probably.
Yeah.
Or at least that we should go east, but I still don't know. Have we at least
We haven't had a full discussion, but that was my
Yeah,
understanding.
because we still haven't talked to Branch about any of this.
No, but to my knowledge, from what we ended session on, we're gathering materials and going east.
But we can't help that the deer can't hold his liquor, okay? Or at least the 1,000 bottles that he drank.
Okay.
I hold a lot of liquor.
Look, he rolled low
I
on
can hold a
Constitution. That
whole
is
lot
fine.
of it. What are you talking about? A
He's
whole
He's got a
lot.
horse-sized liver. That boy works overtime.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Find
I
out
can hold a
Yeah.
whole lot of liquor.
So I
Why-
guess
and-
I guess if you want to be
what the fuck is this?
technical,
Why does it say
we haven't.
banned? And
Thank
none
you,
of this
baby.
information's correct. I'm like, I don't know. I can't read.
Yeah, I know that too. We gotta.
For not being
Guys,
registered earlier. Like,
I just want everyone to know my wife just brought me cookies unprompted.
my card has been forged.
But
Aw.
no.
Love this to be known.
To my knowledge, we ended session under a general consensus without Branch's consent, so we may have to get Branch's consent. But under the general consensus that if we go south, we're gonna die, and if we go east, we're gonna live. So I figured we were going east.
Point of order, you were the only one saying we were gonna die.
Correct.
But,
But then your
probably
tarot
correct.
card said, "Whoa."
Yeah, so like,
Whoa.
look, just because the cards say it doesn't mean I have to agree.
Whoa.
I
Yeah.
could tell the voices of the future to stuff it. You don't know.
I can literally hear and smell and taste and see the TPK as we go south. Like the closer
I know.
and the closer we
know,
get to
but, like, I'll
Calliope,
have
the
to-
TPK becomes more of a Gordon Ramsay chef's kiss that's coming right.
What do you mean? There's TPK wherever we go. Everywhere we step is TPK.
Also,
I'm not afraid of no TPK.
Also, Beaufort has to dye his beard. That was another part of the discussion.
Yeah,
Beaufort has to dye his beard.
because again, I may have suggested the unthinkable and that he shave
Okay.
because we're
Okay.
going incognito.
I don't want to type.
him.
I don't want to type anymore because it takes us too much time. No, you don't have to dye it. You have to cut it half short
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
and then dye
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I still think you should dye it though, because that would be cool. Do like a bright,
I
like
was
you could
completely,
go Bluebeard. That could be
I was
fun.
completely on board with him taking
Or
it
black
completely.
for Blackbeard, because Beaufort's beard
Or
is
black,
canonically
but,
like
like-
blonde.
But here's the thing.
He's-
Oh wait, no, hang on, because you said that
Yeah,
when
like
the
frosted
beards are
tips or
shorter.
something like that. Like
Yeah, with oh my god, frosted tips. But no, you said that when the beards are shorter, it means you look younger, right?
Yes.
And like you're bald, right? Beaufort's bald.
Mhm.
Okay, but if his hair is like salt and peppery right now, you could go black. It could be like he put on some Just for Men.
Well-
he's in his
No, I'm
reclamation
sorry.
of his
I don't know
youth
why
era.
I don't know why I said I'm bald. I'm still stuck on the whole cutting the beard thing. Beaufort's got braided
Beaufort.
hair. Beaufort's got braided
Oh.
hair by Calliope still
Oh,
from when Calliope
oh,
was
I was
not
going off
possessed.
the character art.
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
So Beaufort is canonically like it's blondie white. Like there's white strands, but also it's mostly like blonde, almost orangey hair, like kind of.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I
thought
still
it was
have all
gray
the
this
braid
whole
stuff.
time.
I still have all the braids and stuff in from when I first met Calliope and she did all that, and I've been taking
Yeah.
care of it. And so now, I like what Tyria said, I gotta half cut it and dye it.
And go
So,
And go
I mean, you could have a mean set of like mutton chops that feeds into your mustache. Like you could go like handlebars
Go
with full
full
mutton chop.
Wolverine.
That would be
Go
epic.
full Wolverine, do it. Oh my god.
full General
You
Burns.
gotta.
Full
Little
General
wing.
Burnside. That's what I'm talking about.
Little do you know, Beaufort has a teeny tiny chin.
Oh, wait. Hair grows different. Hair
That's what she said.
Babe,
Oh
I
my
love you. Thank you. I love you so much, babe. My wife just brought me a glass of milk for my cookies.
Your wife's awesome. Tell her we said she's awesome. Oh.
Oh, you want kiss?
I'm
Here.
so- Wait,
Oh, why, hello, Munchkin.
Say hi.
Hi, little.
Little kisses. There you go. All right, go on ahead, Mitch. Whatever we got a DM, go for it.
Oh no, I was going to let you guys essentially talk amongst yourselves to bring back
Just let us
Branch into
ramble.
the fold. Yeah, yeah. So to
gotta do that.
reset the scene for you all, we will say that you guys have been released from True Seeker Galia's office and have been brought back out to the Guildhall's main area, which is now cleared out of the Pendrake Guard and the Mercenary Corps, who are basically following Gaston out of the city. Um, I do believe Tyrius got some inside information while he was being a extra in the band, which was pretty cool. And if you guys want to kind of go from there and decipher what you guys want to do, I'll let you guys kind of take over. I'm just going to be here, just, muted, not rolling dice or anything.
Huh?
So
That's such a
what we did in the
particular
roleplay
thing to
chat,
say.
over the week was I gave Tyrius 300 gold to stack onto what gold he already had to go load up to the gills on herbs, poisons, all kinds of stuff. But I took Sky to go see CW, seeing as how she wanted to get into herbalism, just like Calliope and her were going to do originally. And got with CW. I gave him 500 gold total and said whatever, because I don't know a lot about herbalism, so I'm just like, whatever you would give to somebody that's trying to start out, and then some. Like that's what we're going for here. He ended up giving her some books on herbalism, like beginners books. Gave her some like child books to help her learn how to read the common. It's not. It's funny, but it's also like it's for real.
That's the thing, and she and I also need to work on that because Erin also has books, but they're like college level.
Yeah, and so I told
we gotta,
her
we gotta start low. Actually, again, I need to bring Erin needs to bring the party up to speed on something when we get a second. But when she's done with those child books, Erin might need to borrow those.
Yeah.
You're not a child. You can read.
I'm not, but Erin needs to bring the party up to speed on something.
Yes,
there's some things they don't know about. Like there's a child. There's a child who's gonna need those books. Not hers, but a child that's gonna need those books probably.
He's like,
What? A child.
Well, I mean, he's older than any of us, but like, except maybe Sky. But like, he's just a lad. He's just a lad, a
True.
shadow lad.
But
like, okay,
he doesn't even know ABC.
Like 2 months, maybe. I think. I should think about it. But just because I was alive before, you can't keep calling me old. I'm just gonna keep looking at Beaufort.
But so anyway,
sidesteps
that. No, but so we went to CW's shop where I gave him 500 gold. Got a whole bunch of stuff for her to start doing herbalism and start learning and start reading and all kinds of other stuff. And then kind of
has his 2 books and he goes
chat,
for 500 gold. That's all you got.
Hold on, baby. Just 1 second, okay?
Yeah.
What? We had.
I know books are expensive. They're not that expensive.
No, I loaded also up on a whole bunch of essential potions and a bunch of like a whole. Mitch is supposed to send me a list. I got a bunch of stuff.
Exactly.
But
that was after he gave the books before Mitch gave
the
you
books
a list,
thing was just coincidental. So.
He's like, he gives you these books, and then he gets you these kids' books for 60 gold pieces. I'm like, hold on, gifts you for gold pieces?
Yeah, but the main thing is we had kind of a whole ordeal go on, where Sky had kind of, what would you describe that as? Was it was
learning about the thought part?
Yeah.
So, an awakening.
Yeah. So, CW explained how the fog had killed his friends and family before, and how it's devastated him, and other things. Showed her I believe it was a crystal ball, if I'm not mistaken, or some kind of orb, where he had his memories.
It was his water orb because he has
right.
an elemental preference of water.
That's right. And so which stored his memories in it, and it showed Sky the memories of like fallen comrades to the fog and all sorts of other stuff. So Sky had a really warranted kind of crash out, and then Bofer, with some re-encouraging words, trying to comfort her, also showed her. I mind linked with Sky and showed her what fog did to me, with like pictures in her head, and then also showed her, but also the fog did this, and showed her the day that we all first met, the night that we all were in the guild hall drinking, having a good time, like all this other stuff. Like just it was like the fog does do this, but there is a time where the fog can do this. So we really have to differentiate where you're at on this spectrum. And so
so now, she's kind of like, okay, well, was it the good fog? Now we have to figure out if it was good fog like me or bad fog like that had the dinosaurs, and she's kind of having a
identity crisis
kind of thing.
That's kind of what I was.
But
yeah,
she always got the fog around her. So when she did, like, she saw that, she kind of looked at the fog and started scolding it like a child. And why didn't you tell me all of this happens? And
Yeah. So, yeah, I remember you said that after Aaron be like, your fog killed my family.
Fog bad.
So
she's kind of had an identity crisis of if she's good fog or bad fog, and now we have to go and look at this fog and find out if it's the good kind of fog or if it's like the different fog like I sensed when the dinosaurs came after us. And
fog, boo.
But
boo, fog.
Another thing.
Whole quest line now to go for
right.
Figure out this fog.
But basically,
are you a good fog or a bad fog?
Right. But now Sky has a fire lit under her to figure out what's going on. Why was she made this way, and all kinds of other stuff about her past. So,
like, why did Elira bring me back here to be this way?
Right.
And,
did she bring you back just to suffer?
Exactly. Not only her origin of before she died, but her origin of why am I here now?
Right. Yeah, like, who am I, Elira? What am I?
Yeah. Well, that was kind of her intro too. Is I was brought back here. Was I a mistake? Did I have a reason? Or different things. So now she's been questioning. Am I here for a reason? She said she brought me back because I had power and chaos and the things that she needs to fix something, but she still isn't sure if she's real and Elira's real and the fog is real and this life is real, and it's kind of like, what is the meaning of life kind of thing.
Oh, that's a question.
Yeah,
that's a question.
It's kind of like these things.
That's 42. It's clear.
If see a ghost go through a wall, she'd be like, "Can you really do that? Can I do that?" And then try to do that and like bang her head on the wall. I'm like, "Nope, can't do that."
Yeah.
So like, questions
There's gonna be a lot of that.
So after that,
last week I'm gonna have to do my whole RP I had planned with him out somewhere's out because she still is trying to figure his creature.
After that,
but that was to do that when we were drinking, but he apparently passed out too quick, or I did.
One of you two passed out first, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't Branch.
Well, I had 3 bottles at once, so I probably got drunk and passed out first.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real honest.
Yeah,
me and Branch have drank before. I don't think it was Branch.
No.
But so now I'm taking Sky to the forge to show her what I'm doing.
Diamond Heart?
Yes, and I'm going to be crafting her a herbalism blade, similar if not the same as Tyrius's, so that 2 people will then have like the easier to pull better herbs or buff and stuff like that. So we're gonna have 2 people in our party that could do that now. And then
get a new stabby stick.
I guess we should probably start the episode with Branch.
Yeah, we know.
Where you been, bud?
You wake up to lightning. You wake up to lightning streaks in the room.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is all happening like while he's asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
Oh my
alright.
god, guys.
I am going to remind Gopher.
The room is a
him the
complete
protocol card
disaster.
and tell him, we need to fix this. Apparently, Aaron said.
Yeah, so
Wait, what
Branch, you wake up and the room is a complete disaster. There looks to be some sort of like shockwave that has happened in the room. There's lightning scorch marks on the wooden floors and walls. There are papers, candles, and bottles just kind of yeeted around the whole area. Yeah,
Never
it's a
getting rid of
clusterfuck in here.
What the fuck, guys? Like,
You wake up alone too, by the way, because I'm pretty sure Aaron is like washing up. I feel like while Bofer and Sky are doing all that, Aaron is finally like, okay, before we do anything, I still need to take a bath. So she's doing that. You guys are sorting Sky out. Curious, where are you?
if I wake up in this room and like yell, nobody would hear me, right?
Right.
In the back of Sky's mind, she's
Right.
going, I wanted a bath.
So I'm like, guys, what the fuck, guys? Guys!
It's the beginning of
What the
hangover.
fuck?
It's like, where's Doug?
I go through, guys.
Please, Doug.
Now, as it gets quiet, Branch gets more worried. Guys, hello, anybody?
Rose up on the side of the bed.
Sky, so you're in the bathroom.
Is
Oh,
she
no.
or am I?
I'm
Think
not.
me.
Yeah. Then Branch heads downstairs after looking around and not finding nobody. It's just trash.
He wakes up. Aaron wanders back into the room in like a robe. Like, oh, you're finally unconscious.
Yeah. You also notice that all of Calliope's stuff is gone, except for a handful of stuff on her bed.
Yep. You're like, oh, welcome back, bud.
What happened?
Have a nice nap.
It was particularly fantastic. I'll tell you that. But what happened? Like,
Oh, where do I even
what did I have to
start?
sacrifice for a good night's sleep? Like, what's going on?
I had a glorious nap, but at what cost? No. Yeah, I feel like Aaron again would like wander back in. She's like freshly cleaned up and like getting her armor back on. She sees Branches awake and she's like gearing up to leave. She's like, oh, okay. So real quick,
Fine.
bullet points. What's a bullet? Bullet points. Calliope got kidnapped. She was possessed before she was kidnapped. Bofer is confident now. Sky got some of her memories back. She's like 500 years old. What else was there?
Bofer's
I think
first time ever.
It's very important that he knows this. It's important to the story. Bofer's not confident, but now he is. He walks taller.
You can sleep.
It's important to Aaron. But so, yeah, while you were sleeping, a fog creature came in and took Calliope. We don't know where. We think south, but we don't know. Pretty sure we're going east, unclear. I still think we should go south, but unclear, even though it's probably a bad idea. Was there anything? Okay, those are the important points, right? Did I miss anything?
I don't know.
Out of character.
No, those are pretty solid.
Is that about covered? What did I miss?
The boy's just waking up from like 100 bottles of alcohol, and you're trying to like catch him up.
Yeah, no, I know. And like she's like, again, it's still. What time of day is it, by the way? Because this all happened like in the morning, right?
I forgot.
It's probably about, I would say, mid-afternoon, probably 2 o'clock-ish.
It's the middle of
Wow.
This just happened like an hour ago.
I forgot. I also got a note telling us to run.
Oh yeah, that too.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That's you're not
That
back yet, but
feels
like voice
so
of God.
vital. That feels
Voice
so
of Gopher's God.
that feels so
No, yeah.
vital. What?
I am not a smart person, okay?
Also, pack your shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say you need to get whatever you need to do to get yourself up.
What?
To be fair, you got a letter with the initials R, U, and N.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's a
not
coded
necessarily,
message.
no, but that doesn't necessarily mean run. It can be R, U, in.
Like, are you in? Are you with me?
Yep.
That's how
The
I think.
whole letter was
Definitely
in
means run,
the
dude.
whole letter was in lowercase, and then
It
the
definitely
only
means
letters
run.
that were capitalized were the letters R, U, N, which
Yes,
means
In that order.
Space in space.
It was
So-
it was a coded message.
yeah.
Oh.
Bro,
Also, if I'm not mistaken, Tyrius spoke to his
To the whispers.
yes, and
His
found,
patron.
found out something about the Draconic people east, something about the Draconic nation. Whereas I also got information saying that there was a rumor that there was an ocean
Right.
under the Draconic lands.
Underground. Yeah.
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 So
Materia said, "Fuck all that. We're going to get Calliope."
Yeah.
yeah, and as much as like it's probably a bad idea, again, Aaron doesn't want to leave her behind, but she knows the smart thing probably is to go east because it's the only like true lead we have right now. But she doesn't like it.
Don't you have to go out to get your stuff?
If you already have the hints and all that to go to the east. Both.
I feel like we should go south and then east. We should at least check
Yeah.
and like
exactly.
and get our stuff and like find Tyranny and Morrigan. We don't know where they are, and then go east.
Yes, and we go south.
Steven.
We
Quit
save
shaking your head,
Calliope.
Steven.
We save Calliope, and if we're still alive, then we go south, north.
Like,
north,
look, okay,
North.
reconnaissance. We don't
North,
have
south,
to
south,
engage
north.
with her.
northeast.
We just
sorry,
go
that's
get the
what I'm
wagon and
saying.
we leave.
We do have people we have to check on. We did like shit. We don't even have a way to
know where our
contact
dragon
them.
ladies
We don't
are.
know. Yeah,
Or
yeah.
the bird.
Does Beaufort shake
Where's
his
the
head
bird?
like, like in front of everybody?
What?
Does
This
Beaufort
whole
shake his
discussion is
head-
happening just between them two. I'm just shaking my head in
Yeah.
disapproval.
I know, that's why I said Steven.
Look, I'm gonna tell you. Try is Calliope because you're the first group of people that she trusts and have met and have been kind to her.
Yeah.
So if Steven keeps, if Beaufort keeps arguing, she's gonna grab him by the beard and get in his face.
Not the beard. We learned last time, not the beard.
I promise.
She doesn't know that.
I promise.
Again, wait, because this again, you guys are in one place. Aaron and Branch are in the room. Again, where is Tyrius? Tyrius, where are you? So I know where everybody is.
I'm buying up all the leftover stuff in the herbalism place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so are you in the same shop as Beaufort and Sky, or a different shop?
No, we're in the forge at this point. We're already making.
You guys
a
are
new
in the
knife.
forge. He's in the shops. Aaron's in the room. Branch is in the room. Just so I know where everyone is.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Logistically, where are we? Okay. But yeah.
Branch
So
turns
wait
and
a minute.
starts
So yeah, you guys
packing
aren't
his
even
shit.
friends.
No.
Yeah.
Branch turns and starts packing his shit immediately. Like, oh my
He
god.
he gets up. He's just like, splash some cold water on your face. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Um.
The government is onto us or something. We gotta get out of here.
No, actually, Aaron, if he says that, Aaron would be like, actually, at least the Truth Seer and the Guild Director seem to be ready to help us. So there's that. We got that going for us.
Okay.
The Pendrakes are still our enemies. Draconic nations, unclear. The dwarves, right now, I would only trust who Beaufort says we should trust. Because the rest of them, as far as we know, are in that Battle Digger asshole's pocket, and he's in charge right now, it seems. Which is a whole other problem we need to worry about later. It's a problem. What did you say?
Um,
I'm sorry.
Specifically, according to what Bofer said, they're in bed with them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another idiom we're gonna have to explain to Sky, aren't we?
Yeah.
Is that the right word?
Wait,
Idiom?
what?
Branch is about to head downstairs, and he looks at you. He's like, "I'm about to grab some stuff before we have to leave."
Yeah. We should probably investigate, by the way, the stuff that Calliope left us, because she, before she was taken, before she left with her new best friend, she did leave some things. Let me pull up chat. Hang on, what did she post?
Maybe you should ask Branch why my name tag thing says land, because that almost got us in a shit ton of trouble too.
Oh yeah, that too. Again, I feel again, voice of God. At some point it's going to come up in conversation, be like, by the way, you helped Sky fill out her guild card last night. Were you already drinking when you were filling out the form? Because who's land, Branch?
Sky is land. Yes,
Who's
I
land?
was drinking before, and Sky is land. I regret nothing. It was funny at the time, and I'll do it again.
Great. I'm glad to see you're not possessed. That's good. That's good. We need to. By the way, and I think when we all come back together again, Aaron would probably put out the idea that we need to have some kind of signal for if any of the rest of us get possessed, so the others know something's up.
All right, we need what's something that only a glory hole would know, like
yeah,
one of those.
Yeah, we need one of those.
Do you think that would have helped with Calliope? I don't think, except for her talking to her new best friend in her head.
The fact that Calliope was speaking in a SpongeBob normal voice, like when SpongeBob tries to be normal, that kind of speaking in a not her high bubbly self, and also she wasn't wearing any pink. That was very weird. So that's how we know if she's ever once we get her back and she's back to herself, if she's ever not wearing pink again, suspicious.
She's literally the opposite of Sky now. She's the dark to Sky's light.
She's land.
Yeah. Wait, she stole Sky's. Sky stole Calliope's card.
She stole Sky's her brand, her land and her brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where Sky is literal light, Calliope is literal dark now.
But Calliope is also light. That's her whole thing, is casting light on her hair. It's so sad.
That's the big problem.
Oh man.
And also, again, shadows are Aaron's thing. Damn it, quit coming for our brand.
Just for thing. She casts light on her head. That's light, but she is dark as fuck.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Thank you, Steven.
She is pretty dark. She's
fun.
demented sometimes. Yeah, it's very fun.
Love you, Calliope. Mm-hmm. We're gonna help is on the way, dear.
But see, Sky is literal fog, and
eventually
cereal and silver, and has light cast on her all the time. Now Calliope is dark blue and purple, and
she's the dark side of the moon.
Yeah, we're two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
So, to simplify some matters, we will say that Branch, Aaron, and Tyrius are together in the main corridor of the Adventurers Guild, having their own table and discussing things. To move things along, we'll shift over to Beaufort and Sky, aka Land, who are currently heading to the Forge. Sky, this being your first time here, you would see a stone and metal clad building. Heavy doors on the front of this forge. As soon as you walk in, you would see a massive marble and gold statue to Morodin. Beaufort, could you be so kind to pull that up and throw it in the stream formats? That'd be great. And as you kind of walk past this massive statue, you come into a well lit. Actually, I have just the thing to bring up right here to set the general ambiance as soon as I find it through this infinite corridor of maps. You would see a essentially massive line of forges and anvils, and you would see a dwarf and what appears to be a warkin ogre. Um, you would see that the dark-haired dwarf has a pretty decent build, long black hair that's tied into a neat, tidy bun with several braids. His beard is long and well kept. His eyes, though, is what catches your attention immediately. His eyes look like multifaceted diamonds. As he looks at you and kind of nods at Beaufort, looks at you and goes, "Welcome to the Forge. What can we do for you this eve? Well, this afternoon, I should say."
Bover chimes up and goes, "Hey there! I am here with a new party member, and I was gonna ask. I know you had told me at one point that you would be willing to allow me to use scraps to learn and to forge with. I was coming to call in on that favor so that I could build a new knife for our new partner here. That way, they wanted to get. I say, actually, well, Sky, why don't you introduce yourself and explain what we're looking for?"
She's like hiding behind Beaufort at the moment, and she like whispers into his shoulder, "I thought you were gonna make a knife, not like make fake documents or fake papers." And she's looking at the other guy like scared.
Make fake documents?
Yeah, you said you're forging.
Oh, no, forge, not FOREGING, FORGING, different spelling.
That tells me nothing.
I know. Not the same word, spelled differently and everything. It's different words, they just sound the same. So when I say forging, what I mean is heating metal, beating it until it fits the shape I like, tempering it so that the blade stays sharp, and then making it shiny, polishing it up, and making it look nice.
Oh, like blacksmithing.
Yes.
Okay. Why can't you just use normal words?
That is the word for it. So I don't know what you're talking about.
He's gonna like talk to the guy from behind Beaufort, like reach over Beaufort's head, where her elbows like on Beaufort's head. Hi, I'm with him. My name is Sky. Not gonna apologize for how I look. I'm just made of the fog. It's okay. Not gonna hurt you.
I look at Diamond Heart with the biggest eyes, like, I'm so sorry.
Diamond Heart doesn't seem to mind as he goes, "Not a problem. Go over if you wish to step behind and start work. We have plenty of resources available. We just got a shipment of fresh coals and iron steels. Take your pick. Pick an anvil."
Okay.
Why does the player have no idea why you're apologizing for that?
Beaufort goes, yeah, that sounds good. Is how much of it can be used to make a couple of folds of Damascus wood? Do you have a number that is you would like me to, kind of a margin at which you would like me to stay away from as far as how much I use?
Just go to the crate in the back. We have a whole bunch of scrap pieces back there for you. Take what you need.
Cool. I go, is it okay if I bring Sky with me to show her the process? She's wanting to learn a whole bunch. She wants to learn a bunch of stuff, and so I was going to ask you if it's okay.
Can I just learn from him?
From who?
Yeah, absolutely. Take her on back. Just make sure she has proper safety equipment, gloves, apron.
Gotcha. Take care of business. And I look at Sky and I go, safety rules first. Anything that looks hot, don't touch it.
Everything is hot.
If it looks like it might be hot, don't touch it. If it looks like it may not be hot, I would advise don't touch it, because it probably is hot.
Grab everything with a cloth.
Yes.
I mean, everything just looks like light right now.
And I go, I understand how it looks, but we need to make sure that you don't scald your hand, scald your, you don't, especially don't put your hand in the water. If you see a bucket of water, do not put your hands in it. That's not to wash your hands in. Do not put your hands in there.
It might not even be water.
Don't touch the water.
Don't drink the water from the forge.
The light. She's like, but Beaufort, can't I stay with the guy with the pretty eyes?
I go, we talking about Diamond Heart?
Yeah.
I look
Like, I'll leave Sirius for him.
I look at Diamond Heart. I'm like, that's not an answer for me to give. That is not an answer for me to give. I brought you here.
I rolled a D100 and I got 100.
Like 0-0 or
Like, yeah, a 0 and a 0-0. So yes, it literally says 100.
Diamond Heart looks at you and goes, I would show you the basics, but I am a bit overwhelmed at the moment. We just got a rather large order of armor to make up for some magical beasties. Kashoth is actually in the back hammering it out right now.
Beasties?
Yes, request from the Pendrake Guards, new set of griffin saddles, have to make a new chest piece for a dragon, several large pieces of armor that need to be made.
She's gonna walk up to him, like, because someone were right there, and just like rub his chest. Can explain to me what all of that means? As she's like rubbing his back and rubbing his chest and like running her hand down. I don't know what any of those words mean. Forgive me, but common, well, your common is not my normal.
Are you putting the moves on the Forge Master right now?
Diamond Heart takes a step away and goes, mind your space bubble, please. Unfortunately, it's a lot of tedious and laborsome work. Well paying though it may be, it is rather time consuming. But Beaufort is a very good forge from what I can tell, so mind your P's and T's with him and you should be fine for a beginner's craft.
Beaufort immediately, as soon as he finishes his sentence, I go, Sky, do you want to be here or do you want to be with the rest of everybody else?
I want to stay here with him.
You cannot stay with him.
She wants to be with Forge Daddy.
Beaufort says you either come in there and learn with me or you go with the group. But this is like when dwarves are in forging, this is like we are all hands on deck. This is our focus.
Dying.
What I'm trying to be is
all hands on what?
All right, calm down. That was a serious joke, and you know it.
Hey.
Excuse me.
Aaron, take a point of
Never
inspiration
wrong.
for making Snake blush.
Because I didn't have any. Thank you, Mitch.
Anyway, Beaufort, similar to what Aaron has already alluded to, Beaufort's not playing these games. Beaufort goes, look, either you come in here to learn or you go hang out with the rest of the group back at the guild hall. I'm so sorry. This is a place of focus. This is not a place of goofing around.
Okay. I gotta learn from the short guy that I can't see. I guess I can look over his head. So she like smacks him on the ass and tells him, I'll be back later. And I'll follow Beaufort.
I'm
not. Are you serious?
Hold on. I mind link with Diamond Heart, and I go, I will give you the rest of my gold that we never speak of this to anyone, and we can act like this never happened.
You hear an alien reply back. That sounds bad. Just leave it on the prime anvil up at the front of the forge.
Got it.
Yeah.
And so I grab Sky's hand with a force that would shock you. And I'm like, follow me. And I walk us to the back of the forge. Bofer is, you know how like some people get embarrassed.
Dad
they go
is
red
so
cheeked.
disappointed
They
in
go
you.
they go red cheeked or whatever. Bofer's not embarrassed. He's angry. He's like, why? So,
he's tracking me, but I'm keeping my eye on Diamond Heart the entire time.
You can look at him all you want. I don't care if you look at him. It's the fact that
You
you
can
walk.
look, but don't touch.
Exactly. And so
That's just sexy.
I
So
bring
I
it.
was-
Serious.
When we get back to the back, I grab some leather gloves. I hand them to you. I say, put these on. I grab an apron, put these on. I grab some like metal shoes, steel toes, and like put these on. And I'm grab some like, goggles.
I'm like putting him on Bofer because he's the one doing the forging, so I don't realize he's telling me to put him on me.
Yeah, I look. I say, I see you, and I go, Sky, put those things I just handed you on your body.
Okay.
On your
It's like
body.
he hands me the leather like apron and he put these on. Okay, and I try to put them on him. He's like, no, stupid.
I do like this. I'm like, no, put them on your body. And I'm like, while you do that, stand right here, don't move. And I move to like the box of scraps, and I'm gonna grab iron and steel, and I'm gonna make a like 4-fold, not very many folds, just like 4-fold, maybe 6 if it'll bend again, but 4 to 6-fold Damascus steel, little herbalism knife that I will, for RP purposes and maybe usage purposes later, if you want to hash that out later, but on hers I want to put a gut hook.
Yeah, absolutely.
On the tip of it, so that way, in case she has to like, for
It'll also help in like tearing up roots and cutting
Right.
stems
Right.
at the ground, so that works too.
right.
But as you begin like
Just
grabbing
on the tip.
materials, you would notice off just to the side of the prime anvil, you would see Kashoth, a massive Workin ogre. It has a huge hammer, and he, with no gloves on, mind you, he is just slamming this massive hammer into this huge piece of superheated steel and drawing it out very quickly. Silent as ever.
Hammer, Mitch?
It's probably like a 8 or 10 pound smithing hammer, like probably on the larger side of what normal humans could have. Yeah, I see you over there. I see you over there.
How big is
The world will never know. The
I
world
can
will
keep
never know.
a straight face way better than Aaron can.
sorry.
Kashoth is just there working in his silent fashion, super focused, doesn't even realize that you're there, even after you like walk past him a few times to drop off the gold, grab materials. He is just in the zone, as it were, drawing out whatever metal he is working on. If you could throw up art for Kashoth again, Steve, that would be fantastic. I'd appreciate
Yeah,
you.
let me find it. That's what I was looking for a minute ago. There it is.
Love
Yeah,
the shot.
I see him working, and I'll go. Everything going good? Everything on time?
It takes him a second before he like realizes that you're talking to him. He just looks at you and just nods, still just taking this massive like 10-12 pound hammer and just driving it down on this piece of metal, just fixated and trying to get the work done.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you didn't say wood.
I look at Sky and I go, okay. I say, you see what he's doing over there? I say, that is what we're about to do, but not on as big a scale. We're going to be heating and tempering metal to form it into the shape that we need. Now, I have an idea for what I'm going to make this knife to look like and how it functions, but if you want a specific thing for like how you want it to look that's not too difficult to get done, we can do that.
I don't know shit about forging, so this is on you. Can you make it as big as his?
That is a hammer, and that is a no.
Oh, I'm not talking about the weapon.
What? Wait, I missed it. I missed it. I was in the chat. What did you say this time?
He was asking me something. I said, "Can you make it as big as his?" He goes, "That's a hammer." So I'm not talking about the weapon.
And for the viewers, this is Kushoth. He is a Workin orc who does not speak. He specifically only signs.
Yeah.
Very talented artisan of
He's a
the Diamond
sweet
Heart
boy.
Forging.
Yeah.
He's a very talented,
I'm pointing at Diamond Heart, not at the kid.
Oh, you're pointing. Okay,
Oh,
yeah. No, I do not.
Because Aaron's looking at Kashath. He's pretty.
That's who Gopher was looking at too. But
I look at Sky. I look at Sky with eyes of absolute like.
Fury.
It is. If I
He's
had
not even mad. He's just disappointed.
Yeah, and I go, Sky, this is a herbalism knife. We don't need a knife that is super big or super, for lack of a better term. And I know this is gonna get bad, but we don't need one that's girthy. We don't need anything crazy. We just need something that functions. Now.
It's not the size; it's how you use it.
Yeah.
I mean, something that functions is kind of the basis of everything, but
How many times I've heard that?
If I'm gonna use it for that, I don't want it sharp. So let's
We're gonna get banned. We're gonna get banned from stream.
Life, he's got
to. So, with that, Gopher, you already have the blueprint for the basic of the herbalism knife down, so making a slight adjustment won't take a huge amount of time out of it. Like I said, probably about 2 to 3 hours, you could probably have this knife functional.
Okay, and I'm gonna also, if you're cool with it, I'm gonna put a, I'll get a stamp.
He's listening.
Most forges have stamps for like stamping their work. I'm gonna get one of Diamond Heart's stamps, and I'll ask him. I'll say, "Hey, Diamond Heart, is it okay if I use one of your stamps for this blade?"
Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Just let Kushoth overlook it if you can pry him away from what he's doing.
Okay, I'll bring it to him to have him look at it before we're done. I would like to start. If I do good work, I would like for it to come back here rather than just, hey, I made this. I'd like for it to come back here.
Yeah, does Gopher have his work stamp? Does he have one of his own?
No, not yet.
Should work on that.
I should, but
gotta own your work.
But the only work that he's done that he's super proud of is Tyrius's knife, the 3 little medallions I made for the people who lost their friends, and the hammer that I made.
Yeah.
So
well, that's what I'm saying. We gotta work on your signature. We gotta workshop it.
Right. But over the course of the time,
you made another weapon for me.
Did I?
Yeah, the baby knife.
Oh yeah, the plunger. I forgot about the plunger. Yeah, that's also some of his best work as well. But the remainder of that time of us working, I'm gonna do my best. If I have to roll an ADHD check, I'm gonna keep Sky's attention to show her how this works. I don't know if I
need that.
What would I roll for an ADHD check, Mitch?
What would you even roll?
You tell
me.
Pay attention.
Roll me a performance check and then add your wisdom modifier to it.
Okay, got it.
Roll a d6 continuously.
Performance, you're not there. But while you guys are forging that, what are the other 3 of the party doing right now?
Branch notices Udon rolling dice, and he quickly snatches him. I use my stealth and speed to sneak up Udon and grab him and put him on my shoulder to talk to him.
Speaking of Udon, he
You
would
were
eventually come back from the cart, realizing that his meetup time has been set off by a considerable amount of time. You see the front doors of the guild swing open with force as you see a 4-inch tall mouseling walk in with all the pride of a paladin. You see him
Hell yeah.
in armor. He has a majestic gold cloak kind of flapping in the light breeze. His black fur dotted with little star-like patterns sitting there. As he goes, looks around, notices Branch, and goes, "Why, hello, Branch. It is good to see you again. It is I, Udon von Moskowitz."
Oh my God, Udon, we haven't seen you in. I don't
Udon,
even
you're
want to talk
alive.
about it, to be honest. How are
It has been
How
a
are you?
considerable amount of time. I am glad you are well.
I'm glad you're well. You were looking not too hot last time I saw you, so
Yes, a 1v8 was rather troublesome, but righteousness prevails.
it always does. I lead him back to the table with everyone else.
Despite his extremely small stature, he is able to keep up with you for the most part, only falling slightly behind your centaur speed. He's got tiny legs. Very tiny legs.
Little legs. Wait for him.
And as he jumps up on the table, he looks around and goes, "Master Tyrius, Aaron, hello!"
Udon. Hi,
hello.
honey.
It is good to see you all, but I'm afraid you all are very late for our meeting. What has happened?
How much time you got?
Who's gonna tell him?
It's been. Tyrius, do you want to try and explain? I had to bring Branch up to speed. You tell Udon.
Okay, so
Sirius has been paying attention this entire time.
we found out lots of stuff, so we have to decide if we want to go to the east or to the south. I voted south. Boffer wants to go to the east. That's about it.
See?
I would like us to check south. I heard there's greenskins east, and I do really want to go. But
There's
what makes
How many
What did he
people
say?
in the desk or the table?
is there not? I could swear there's goblins afoot. But anyways, that's
thought
not
they were in the
important.
north.
We gotta go find. Oh yeah,
Yeah, they're north.
other north.
Mhm.
That's
That's the whole other
disappointing.
direction, bud.
That's disappointing. We should definitely go south. We gotta save Calliope. What makes you guys think she went south with her new
Because
best friend?
that weird temple where everything went wrong is south, about a 5 days march. So we should.
Mm,
I'm not saying we go and fight her. I'm saying we at least go, and if we don't find her, we get our stuff back, and then we go east while we figure out how to get her back. Because we
Yeah,
do
we
still.
don't-
I mean, Bofer's right. We do need to go east, and we do need to get away from here because again, we were told to run in a code, which I shouldn't be saying. We were told to run.
Well, we're leaving
I
regardless.
realize I'm shouting.
We're leaving regardless.
Because
But
I'm not there,
Um,
because if Calliope's not there, we're still materialistic bitches.
So how many people are around us right now?
That's a good question.
Probably a good 30, 40. It's not terribly busy at the moment.
Right. And also, none of us know how to cast silence, right?
Not to my knowledge.
Cool. So we're just having this conversation.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, there's a lot of chatter, so there's not too many people that are
Right.
consistently looking
yeah.
over your shoulders to to like
Like-
eavesdrop on you.
I feel like we do need to get into the habit of looking over our shoulders a little more often, though, to be honest. Especially with everything that I know, Steven. I know. Okay.
was a fucking
Thank you,
goblin.
Dad. That was a brilliant headbang, by the way. Beautiful. But yeah, so I feel like Erin probably realizes she's talking a little loud and like, okay, so yeah, we were told to run. So wherever we go, we can't stay here. Like, regardless of what we end up doing, we shouldn't be here.
Any last
Posted
minute?
character art for Udon, by the way.
Any last
There's
minute
character art.
things y'all want to do before we get out of here?
I need to talk to Yom at some point. But like that, at some point, it's not necessarily. Is he out, by the way? Is he? No, he's still in my shadow, right, Mitch?
Yep.
He went back into my shadow?
Yep, he's been there. He's just chilling.
Okay, cool. Because like he was out for like the whole time we were in the Feywild, so I just want to make sure I didn't leave him somewhere. Because now I have to be conscious of that.
You had a talk with him in the after we got in the shadows, but you did freak out about calling him yeoman in front of other people.
If you guys haven't looked at the art for Udon, you need to look at it. It's adorable.
It's fantastic. It's honestly
it's majestic as fuck. All 4 inches of him.
Would Branch know where to get a rune, like a magic rune?
A magic
rune?
Well, I'm trying to get a elemental. I want a water rune on my cloak. The mist cloak.
For a rune on a cloak, you could definitely have one crafted. Real question is, do you guys have any blank rune stones in your inventories?
Yeah, I have 100.
I think the only stones I have are mana stones, because I still have 2 undead mana stones in my inventory, by the way, that I'm not doing anything with.
Nice. Those can definitely be used as a magical agent in crafting a rune to fuel the magic source. So you have part of it.
Wait, say that again, Mitch?
So you can use mana stones essentially as the magical medium that would sink the magic into a rune stone. So essentially, a rune stone, you would engrave it with a particular pattern or a rune word, and from there you would essentially try to imbue magic into it. A mana stone is essentially a calcified piece of magic that you can essentially use for magical armors, weapons, scrolls, things upon that nature. And long-winded enchantments.
Wait, no, hang on. Do I still? Or do I not? I might not, actually. Let me double check here. Does it matter that they're on, like, does the kind of mana stone matter?
Sometimes.
Oh, wait, no, I do. I still have them. Okay. Just double check.
Okay. Part.
So yeah, if you need those.
Okay. I might at some point when I get the other materials. Well, I think let's see what Calliope left us and try to
Yeah, I was pulling that up earlier. It's in the general chat, I think.
I guess we're probably going to do a vote once we all come together. I think we should at least check south. Because that's where the homies are.
If nothing else, again, even if we don't find Calliope, we should find Tyranny, Morgan, and Calamar.
Yeah.
You know?
And what are we going to do with this information that we have?
Well, the Truth Seeker has it, and the Guild Director, I think, too. So there's. Wait, what do we? Does the Guild Director know? Was she? She was still in the room, right?
She was. I told her to step in and shut the door, and be a part of the discussion. Truth Seeker Dahlia has all the hard copy evidence. I have all the copied evidence in my journal.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. And then
And
also
now-
she looked into Eric's mind.
And now we're marked by the government.
We're
Are you a
we're
conspiracy?
certainly marked by somebody.
No, but like I feel like we're in a conspiracy right now.
I mean, again,
we are
like, looks over
actually
her
in a
shoulder.
conspiracy.
Yeah,
As far as the government,
kinda.
I'm still like not right. Not right. I'm under the radar.
We're not marked by the government.
Not marked by the government.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do you know where Land and Beaufort went?
I hate
That bit's not going away, is it?
Yes,
Sky and Beaufort are in the forge.
In the forge? Okay.
Yeah.
Land
Alright,
was
then-
hit by the government by some fog.
Then let's say we stock up on potions and supplies right before we
Right. And again, what you call it? Calliope left us some things. She said
Udon speaks up and goes,
what is
Calliope has been kind enough to gift another cart, several horses, and several days' worth of supplies, including food, rations, water, a light bit of liquors, along with basic alchemy ingredients.
She what?
Oh
Again,
yes,
the
this has
party-
been outside the
I
guild
know
for
this,
some
we the
time now.
players know this.
Oh my
The
goodness.
party doesn't know this.
Yeah,
no, she apparently, she bought like all kinds of fancy stuff before she was taken because she planned on leaving like the old-fashioned way with all this. Actually, I don't know because like I'm looking at the chat. She's like, Calliope's subconscious still cares and left useful supplies because she wants you guys to be okay. But possession said, "Fuck y'all, you to ops."
Yeah, and she told us like played last session. She's trying to, duck out.
So, like,
by seeing her.
Yeah, so like she left a vial of acid, she left a cartographer's kit, 2 dwarven cigars, 2 super pixie pops, an elven cigar, dibs, a lesser mana pot, and a med kit with a lesser healing vial. Thank God. Because otherwise it's and a note, I will miss you all, please be safe. So like Calliope's still the real Calliope is still in there somewhere. We just gotta get her back.
It's
yeah,
like
we
someone
so
with
fuck if we don't go try to save her. we gotta. Well, shit.
But
Thanks to
so,
our generous, friendly benefactor, I think we should.
We knew about the potions, but like now Udon's bringing up the cart and the horses, plural. How many? Like one for each of us?
I do believe she purchased 2. It is a little bit bigger of a cart than the last one you have procured. It is a 2-horse-wide carriage.
How much?
Wow.
Was she hoarding gold and the homing stone? What happened here?
Yeah.
Go to go like shimming gold, man.
We need to befriend more witch benefactors.
You might have a point.
I think
might
we
have a
need to
point.
do that.
I'm still working on the
We had a
benefactors
knack
in my
of
ring. It's a whole
having very rich friends.
Apparently. Yeah, she took care of us before she left.
Man,
Yeah.
we gotta get the homie back.
We get she's yeah.
It's about this time where Beaufort and Sky would walk back into the guild hall. It's right around evening time. You notice a influx of adventurers beginning to pour in for the dinner service and to basically collect themselves from the long day's work. There's probably a good 70, 80 people here now.
Is he dragging me, or are we actually walking?
I rolled a 21 ADHD
He's
check.
dragging you away from Forge Daddy.
I rolled a 21 ADHD check, so I feel like that's pretty good.
Damn! You took your Adderall today. Hell yeah.
Yes.
That means you're hyperactive.
It's
So
more to like keep me
why is that
focused.
good?
Every time I start not paying attention, he like whoops
He
me.
is your Adderall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either
Nice.
that or like Forge Daddy walked off somewhere to go get lunch or to go get dinner.
He-
Something like that.
Bofer waited till he was out of the room and is like, okay, she's not distracted. Let's get out of here
Like now, let's get
before he
this done.
comes back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I locked him in the storeroom.
Um.
Or walked up. No, he walked up to Diamond Heart and said, "Look, hon, or look, dude, you need to walk away because I need to teach her, and I'm not doing this with her in the room. So I need you to go shopping."
You're distracting her. Get your ankles away.
Beaufort. Basically, what ended up happening was Beaufort. By the way, do I need to roll anything for Kashat to approve the stamp?
You already having the base plate for it and having crafted this particular knife once before, even with the minor adjustment to it, it is pretty decent quality, and he gives the nod, taking a small hammer out of his belt pouch, and on the very base of the knife, because it is a full tang knife, right in the base of it, he hammers the diamond heart insignia on the base of it, nods at you again, and hands it back to you.
Cool. And I sign. I look at him, sign thank you, and I give him a kind of not a bow, like not like a weird bow, but like kind of give him like a good head nod, and then I say, Sky, we're going back to the guild. Let's go. And so.
Wrap it up.
Whenever we walk in the guild, though, as soon as I see Branch awake, Beaufort goes, "Thank God he's awake." As soon as I walk in the doors, I see Branch awake, and I'm like, "Oh, thank God! Someone else he's here. Thank the Lord's above." And I come running up to the table, and Branch, I straight up just like give you the biggest hug. I'm like, "You have no idea what we've been going through since you've been asleep."
Yeah, I've noticed
You're
this
not
one has
allowed to
been
sleep
the
ever again.
craziest. Yeah, I can never, can never get a
I'm
good
just gonna
night's
have
sleep
trauma
from you guys.
around sleeping.
Man, I'm happy to see you too, buddy, considering how the day's been so far.
I go, has everyone caught you up to speed?
Yeah, we're possibly fugitives.
No, we're not.
Possibly.
We're not. We're to my knowledge, we're not found. I look around and I get in your ear and I go, to my knowledge, we're not found out. It's just I've been warned that we need to not be here in case someone finds out.
Okay. Alright.
And I go, and you know, I lean back in and I go, and Calliope being possessed by possibly an aboleth. I mean, that's not something that we need to go. That's not something that we need to go and be like, let's go and give her a good old look-see. That's not something that we need to do because it's an aboleth.
We don't know if she's even there for sure, Beaufort. We just know that our stuff's definitely there, and our friends might still be too.
I see Aaron, and
What's the harm in checking?
I walk up to Aaron, and I sit down, and I'm like patting her on the shoulder. Aaron.
Yeah. Yes, Sky. Yes.
I'm trying to be like really quiet so Beaufort can't hear me.
Should not.
Have you been to the forge?
Yeah. Why? Did you like the forge?
No, but I like the guy.
Which? Oh, Kashath? Yeah.
No, fucking like I don't know, the guy with the long braid and like the dark eyes and like the body, and she's like talking to him and like I think Beaufort got jealous, but he wouldn't let me. So she's like explaining this guy to him.
And Aaron is just like hearing this and looking from Sky over to Beaufort. You're like, is that so? She likes Diamond Heart, huh?
Like, oh,
how'd that go?
But
you say that to me? You say that to
Branch
me?
looks over at Beaufort and he goes, "We need to get the fuck out of here."
I look at Branch and I go, "I agree." And I look at Aaron and I go, "I don't want to talk about it."
Oh, that well. Okay.
I look at Aaron, I go,
it went that well.
I go, Aaron, I think lessons about learning etiquette should start now.
Yeah.
Branch leans
Yeah,
over
and
to
again,
Tyrion,
like with the
and he's like,
that's yeah.
"We should get the fuck out of here," and then just leans back easy.
Wait,
I
what's
think we're all in agreement. We do need to go.
Yes.
We do need to go. Like, are we leaving tonight? Or are we leaving for? We're leaving tonight, right?
I
We're
would
not sticking
like-
around until morning.
Guys,
Are we leaving
like-
tonight?
hold on, pause. Someone in my chat just said sky's the limit for that, for that romance.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
That was a
You know
good
what? That
one.
deserves a shout out. Let's put that on the screen real quick. No, so I look at everybody and I'm like, so
Also, the Forge Daddy thing was fake.
yes, I saw that. We need to go.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. You guys heard the Forge Daddy thing. The super cut of the sky doesn't get it thing for the TikTok. That was me.
Yeah. I go, so we need, what else do we need? I go, Tyrius, did you load up on stuff for the trip?
Oh yeah, all the stuff is here.
Good.
What stuff again?
And Beaufort chuckles and goes,
Oh, yeah, totally. What?
Beaufort chuckles and goes, you got it. I go, so we need horses, we need possibly a wagon. We may not need a wagon because we don't want to carry
Beaufort?
Yeah.
Beaufort. Udon has helpfully pointed out that before Calliope was taken, she acquired all that. We have a new wagon and 2 horses and all of our extra supplies. I have another
rations
cartographer's
and
kit for some
everything.
reason.
As soon as you say
Rations.
udon, I realize udon's at the table, and I go, oh,
Yeah.
oh. I go,
Wait, what's an udon? And then I see the mouse like, what the heck?
So, and
This is-
we have to do introductions.
Sky doesn't
Wow,
know
this is
Udon.
crazy. This is crazy. We have to
Right.
do introductions.
Right. So,
Wow.
Udon.
yeah, Sky, this is our friend Udon von Mauskowitz. Am I saying that right? Udon, this is Sky. She's new.
Wait, so
Literally.
when I see udon, like, okay,
Very
Literally.
new.
I'm still trying to figure out you two
Newborn.
at like Branch and Tyrius. Like, since when the fuck can a mouse talk?
Okay, first of all, he's a mouse folk. Excuse you. Second of all, he's a friend. Treat him with respect.
I mean, I'm just
With a
trying to
respectable record, mind you.
I look at
He does, yes.
I look at udon
What?
and I go, I go, he's a far better paladin than I. So I mean, he's got the utmost
Oi.
respect from me.
That's again, Aaron's gonna hear that and be like, I thought we were walking taller, Beaufort. What's that about?
I look at
Excuse me.
Aaron and I go, do I need to drop the hammer again?
No, I'm saying you did. You
I'm
did
fine.
earlier. I thought that meant something.
That was no, it
You're
did.
fine, paladin.
And I'm being genuinely honest. Udon's a bad to the bone paladin. Like he is that guy. Like,
He is.
I could give
Lifting him up
compliments.
does not mean putting yourself down. Excuse
I
me.
look at
Oh, no, I'm
Udon.
sorry.
I ignore Aaron and I look at Udon and I go, pleasure to see you again, buddy. Glad you're doing good.
Mhm.
So my understanding
It is good to see you again, too, Master Bofa. Do not hold yourself into such low regrets. Paladins all go through strife and troubles.
I go,
And
Oh,
to
thank
you,
you, Udon.
fair Lady
Looks at
Sky, it
Bofa.
is a pleasure to meet you.
And gives like a very low, like regal bow towards you. His little ears like almost touching the tabletop.
Okay, I'm
Here's
not
the-
gonna keep asking for forgiveness for things that I don't understand. So, and y'all need to quit apologizing for me. Secondly, based on my memories that I got earlier today,
Sorry about her.
Yeah.
we didn't have live creatures like deer and mice and things. Like we had humans and normal things. From what
Hold on.
I remember, I don't remember much.
Aaron-
I don't remember.
Aaron's gonna stop her again. Be like, first of all, humans are not the only normal folk in these parts. I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay, that's
Second
what
of
I'm
all,
okay. The other question I'm asking,
around the whole table, there's not a human in this party.
right?
Not a one.
In this whole like
Second of all,
world,
you didn't have any You didn't have animals or anything in 500 years?
Yes, but they didn't talk. They were food or rodents, pests. Okay.
What?
We saw a mouse that killed it because it had diseases and got into our stock and our food.
I look
Okay,
at Tyrius. I look at Tyrius and I go, "Does this take the heat off of me? Does this take the heat off of me?"
What do you mean?
Yes, I think you're good.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Secondly,
Yeah.
This was tenfold. This was tenfold worse than that.
Okay, good.
500 years ago, didn't know how to speak with animals. Magic's always been a thing, hasn't it?
I mean, I don't remember. I remember. Look, I got memories of where I came from and that I was there when the temple was built. Okay, I don't remember ever being with animals, and I remember hunting them. And
okay, so we know you're not a druid. Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
But
We
now
can
I'm trying
definitely
to-
cross that one off the list.
Fog created this kind of thing. But secondly, from what I'm seeing so far, are the only creatures and things allowed to be paladins are short, like small creatures?
I think not just me. I think Aaron would also laugh at that. It's just like it's involuntary, but
I look at
That's
Udon.
funny.
I look at Udon.
I'm laughing as a player. I'm trying to be a straight face for Sky.
Aaron's laughing in character and I'm laughing out of character. That was funny.
I look at Udon and I'm like,
I cannot keep a straight face for nothing. I'm trying so
But then
hard.
again, she's gonna see Beaufort's face and be like, "I'm sorry.
I look at Udon and I go,
I'm not laughing. It's not
this
funny."
has been an all-day thing. I don't know what's happening. I apologize for her statements, I guess. I don't know what's
She's just gonna
happening.
slap him on the shoulder. I told you to stop apologizing for me.
We are a newer race,
We can't help
brought
it.
from the Feywilds. I myself received my paladin rights from the Elven Queen of the Feywilds, one of the grand and mighty Eldritch Council of the Undying Courts.
Yeah.
Wait, you know of the Undying Courts?
Yes.
Huh.
Oh God, I
That
thought
might
I
have
said
been
court.
useful yesterday.
Beaufort just heard that he got his powers granted to him by royalty, so he's like, the undead thing that went over his head. He's like, yeah, that's the stuff right there.
He's like an Oath of the Crown paladin. What is his actual like?
Yeah.
Did you say
He's
court
an Oath
or
of
court?
Crown paladin with a little subclass and something else, but I'm not going to ruin that.
Nice.
Beaufort goes.
So he's Fey. Okay.
Beaufort goes.
Uh,
All things aside, so we do have
I love that
transportation. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes.
We have transportation. We have supplies. We got it all.
Okay, let's go. Let's get it. We gotta go east. We gotta go.
Sky's just sitting there staring at Udon and wanting to like reach out and poke him and see if he's real because she still can't figure it out. But she still doesn't know if he's
Sky,
real.
Sky, honey. Hands to yourself. I feel like we need to work on that.
Etiquette
I mean,
class.
We gotta work on hands to ourselves.
I can't hand myself ever, and like she looks over at
You-
Tyrion. Or
Wait,
next-
what?
And she's like, to be fair, have I kept my hands to myself ever? And she's like looking at Tyrius.
No, and that's why I'm saying we need to work on that because not everybody likes to be touched.
How do you learn
Consent.
things and
You ask.
things and investigate things without touching things?
We ask before we touch. Because some people, if they don't like to be touched and you try to touch them, will stab you.
That is a factual
As a-
statement.
as a-
Beaufort perks
I'm
up.
not
It's like,
kidding.
that is a factual statement.
She just laughed. She's like, huh,
I'm saying this. I'm saying this to protect you as much as I am saying this to protect other people's peace. You need to ask before we touch. Yeah.
listen, we won't judge.
Sirius is going to look at Sky and like half smile, like yes, just listen.
And like if they say it's okay, by all means touch away. But like if you ask and they tell you no, you need to respect that. Consent is sexy. Rule number 1.
She's taking that
Well-
snot or that reaction from Tyrius because she did not hear anything. I literally didn't hear anything you just said. As like, it's okay, honey.
Consent is not sexy. It's needed.
Correct.
It's required. It's not. You're right, Tyrius. You're absolutely right. It's not just sexy. It's absolutely required. If you don't have it, don't proceed. Because then you're doing a bad, and that's bad.
I go.
But sometimes that is good.
Not in this case.
I go. Bofer's eyebrows go up,
Okay.
and I look at Branch and I go. I don't think I've ever heard that in my entire life. That sometimes bad can be good. What?
Sometimes bad can be good, but with regard to consent, good is good, bad is bad.
Okay.
We've been dealing with fog people here, Beaufort. I don't know what's going on.
That's fair. You've been asleep. You've been asleep.
What do you mean, fog people?
Hey, Branch. What's your strength, by the way?
19.
Oh, he's got plenty of strength.
Damn.
I pull my.
Yes.
I pull my.
Yes, Brad is very strong.
I pull my new hammer. I pull my new hammer out, and I go, check this out, and I hand it to you, and I'll.
Oh, right.
Brad picks it up very easily, like, ooh, this is nice. I like this. I like.
Does it pull a Mjolnir? Do you have to be worthy first?
No, but it is super heavy.
Okay.
But
Yeah, no, the way you offered it to Erin before, I thought it was like a Mjolnir rule where like I'm gonna grab it and just go
no. It's
just drop to the floor.
it is. I showed it to everybody last week, but I'll send you a picture of it later.
Yeah, no, the art is
But-
beautiful.
But I'm like so.
Dexterity is also 19, so I just throw it and do a little flip. Like I just flip it real quick.
I go. It's nice, right? It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
so,
I like this.
I'll take it back from you, and I'll go. That's all I needed to
Yeah.
do since we're here. I'm ready to rock and roll. I go. We need to get the cart and get the horses ready, and we need to head east. Let's go.
Wait. Now we gotta cast a vote. I don't think we've all settled on.
I go.
We haven't.
I go. Hold on, Mr. Udon. Are you coming with us?
Yes, I have been requested by Miss Moonsong to accompany you all. That and at the directory of
Wait.
Sia Gallia.
Ah.
She has approved me to leave the city.
I go. Cool. I go. So.
Calliope told you to come with us?
My presence was requested by her personally, yes.
Okay, hold on.
When?
Hold on. Before we do anything, considering the woman that was possessed told our mousefolk friend to come with us, Aaron would like to cast Identify on him, just to be sure, if he consents.
I want to make an insight check.
I assure you, I am fully able to resist most charms and influences, being as what I am. If you do wish to identify, I would ask that you would not reveal what you see.
All right. And she would cast it as a ritual, but just
Fantastic.
as an overabundance of caution, Udon. I'm sure you understand.
Absolutely. As I said, I will
Okay.
hold you to the highest regards to keep what you see a secret.
All right.
Beaufort goes. I
How do you
go.
think
I
it's
thought.
doing?
I look at Branch and Tyrius and everybody while she's doing that. I'm like, I thought our discussion. Well, I look at Branch. I go, wait, you were asleep. I look at Tyrius and I go, we talked about going east last we spoke. What's this about going to a vote?
Well, you see, then we agreed on going south to save Calliope, and the vote was tied 2v2 because Branch was out cold. So, but here is another thing. I think I failed to mention or forgot. I'm not sure anymore. I got some information from Gaston.
Oh.
What? Aaron's like mid-cast, be like, what? What about
I
Gaston?
go, Aaron, focus on your casting. What'd you say?
Okay.
Yeah.
She's still listening.
Yeah, he's kind of going north, but far north. Like beyond the
Okay.
Diamond Hearts colony. And,
To the mountain homes?
Past
yeah.
the mountain homes.
But it gets worse. How should I say that? The Dragon King is kind of coming to join them. So, well,
Huh.
I mean, that's in a nutshell.
Coming here?
Going there? Which
Like,
one?
you're gonna
Well,
meet them in the north, or like, are you saying they're coming here and then going north?
Hold on. That was last night. I was a bit tipsy. I think they are going to meet on the north, because he's planning to go on north. I
Right, and
don't.
he left right after Calliope was taken, didn't he?
He was escorted out of the hall, but I'm not sure if they actually left the city because of the thunderclap.
Yeah, they still had some of their men here. Beaufort goes, okay, so then we definitely don't
Aaron's
go.
done casting, sorry.
So now we have an option of going east, south, or north. So we can go north and kill the guy, or try to kill the guy before they meet the others. Go south to save Calliope, or go east to... What is that? What? Oh yeah, our mission. Sorry, our mission.
Go east
Kind
to also save Calliope.
kind of-
That's also
Kind
part of it.
became a low priority at this moment. So to go to the east. Sorry, but you know.
Wait,
that's
what's in the east?
Oh.
What is in the east?
The two people
I'm
who
kinda-
voted to go south didn't
Beaufort's
tell you.
mentor to be
Okay. Here we go. So, in the east, I lean into Branch and I go, I found out that Fizzle is now in bed with the people who, and I pull out my journal and I point to all my notes from the temples. I don't say it out loud. And I go, who's involved in this? They're now in bed with all these people. And he now owns...
we can explain why we are moving.
I go, so he now owns an entire mountainside with 2 armies and a bunch of mercenaries. Here's the deal. Also, Cavella, my teacher, the saint that she is, has been on the move for so long that my informant could not find her. She had not surfaced, and she has now surfaced, and she's in the east. So she more than likely has information on that whole ordeal of my people getting, or not necessarily my people as a whole, but just, dwarves, that part of the dwarves. She more than likely has information on all that. Secondly, I was also told that it might be a good idea to investigate the rumor that there is an ocean under the Dragonlands in the east, which then was also confirmed to go that direction by, and I point at Sirius, I go, by his whispers. I said, and the biggest reason why I say we do not go south and go hunting for Calliope is this. We are not strong enough to take on whatever is possessing Calliope. And if she's there, we're all dead. All of us. We're all dead.
Okay, first, you keep saying that. Why are you in groups or talking to people or want to deal with people or groups of people or whatever who are in bed with another whole group of people? You get mad when I go flirting with, Forge Daddy Diamond Heart, but now you want to go interrupt a group of people who are in bed with other people?
I go, Sky, this is not a time for lessons on innuendos.
I don't know what that means.
Here's the deal.
What window?
What I just said was this. And I look around first, and I go, the corruption that's going on, my people are now a part of it. That's what that phrase means. And
okay, I don't know corruption. You talking about like bad things?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And so I look at Branch and I go,
I
am under the impression that we are not capable of taking on, and I get in your, not like in your ear, but I get down and I go, I do not think we are capable of taking on an aboleth.
But do you want Sky to die?
And then also, to add to that, I called on Morodin to ask for advice and wisdom, and the vision I got seemed to tell me go east. And then on top of that, Aaron checked her tarot cards, and they said that there's nothing but woe in the south. So I don't know what else to say besides, let's go east. And I look at Udon and I go, by all means, if you would like to vote as well, you are a respected member of this group. Please vote as well. But I am telling you, that thing, if it has Calliope, has a reason for having Calliope. It's not going to kill her. My point is, we can get to East, find out more information about what's happening to her on top of what's happening in our world, and then come back. I do not want to see us all dead. That's my point.
How are we going to go east, find out what's happening to her, and get to her before she dies?
That's the thing. She's more than likely not... Whatever possessed her...
She's a part of something now.
Exactly. Obviously, she's important enough to pull her away from us and not kill her in front of us. So she's important. So, my point is, there's no reason to go that direction. Because I'm going to be very honest, I don't want to die. And I don't want to watch you all die either.
Based on what you just said, we can find out possibly, like, the good or bad of the fog if we go east also.
It's I can't remember. It's canonically true that we all know, like, sign language, right?
Aaron definitely does.
Yes, some people are trained in common sign language. I do believe it's one of the things that you can think. Yeah.
It's one of your languages.
So Branch would speak it, and so would Udon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I signed to them both. I'm like, Udon wouldn't probably understand this, but Branch would, because he knows my informant Mason. I sign, Mason told me. Like, I spell his name out, and I'm like, Mason told me east.
Okay, so a deity level threat kidnapped our friend for a plot that we don't know anything about. And all of the gods are telling us not to investigate.
As of right now.
I'm putting my head down and getting out of this conversation and praying to Elira.
As of this moment, Branch, that is correct. Now, if we, on our journeys, get stronger and start getting better in our combat capabilities, that answer may change. But as of right now, that's what it's looking like.
Actually, I'm going to get the table, go outside, and go into the fog so I'm better.
I do feel like it'll be worth getting our deity level allies.
I'm sorry. Sky's leaving the table? She's leaving? What's happening?
I'll be right back, and I'm going to walk outside, and I need to talk to Elira.
Hold on, Sky. She's okay. Yeah. If she's getting up and leaving, Aaron's getting up and following her. Where is she going?
I go.
I told her I got to go out into the fog so I can talk to Elira and figure out what she knows, because apparently if it's a deity or a god,
I go, Sky, you can't.
Sky.
Yeah, why?
Because it's nighttime
you
and the
can't
fog
just
is
leave.
out.
You can't just leave.
I'm just going outside. And she remembers. She remembers being like told that at the tent in the Feywilds too. Like, you guys have a really hard time with people being by themselves, don't you?
Yeah, because that's usually how they end up getting kidnapped
or dead.
It's the second time it's happened to us already. We don't want there to be a third. Stay with the group, please.
Okay.
You can commune with your goddess by praying to her, right? You can do that here.
I mean,
just as surely as you can do it out there.
Yeah, but there's more fog out there. But okay, well, I guess she's not really the fog goddess. So.
No, she's the. What is she the goddess of again?
Fruits, wine, beauty, and plotting.
There we go.
Plotting.
And plotting. There we go. And we're in the middle of plotting our course, so perfect.
Okay, cool. So I'm like,
she might be here. We don't know.
I'm like, you can pray. I pull a chair. I'll grab a chair and I'll set it to the side.
I was sitting down anyway, like next to Aaron. So
okay,
I'll just go sit back down and like grab a bottle of wine or whatever and hold that while I pray to her.
Let's remember what happened yesterday. Go slow.
In my defense, I drank 3 bottles, and I can have. I only drink like half a glass at a time, so I'm good. You know, not
Right.
like, you know. I usually don't drink much. I'm good.
I look
fine.
at
I'll get a glass.
I look at Udon and I'm like, so what? And Branch, I'm like, so I vote east. I look at Tyrius and I go, I'm guessing you wanting to go north now.
Yeah, no, I want Calliope first.
Oh, okay. So he wants to go south. Aaron wants to go south. I want to go east.
Erin wants to go south, but she also does concede Beaufort's point. Because again, like she did the reading yesterday of like there's nothing but woe in the south. All signs are pointing east. She gets what he's saying, but it feels like abandoning Calliope, and she hates that.
Yeah, I do hate the feeling of abandoning our friend. Branch in
Especially considering this
particular
is the second
doesn't
time this has
really
happened.
care what the gods feel, to be honest.
That's fair. That's fair.
Branch
This is how you
really
drive a
doesn't give a
matching
fuck about none of
party.
that. Branch is like, they can feel however. But we did abandon our friends. We didn't abandon our friends. We were absconded in the area that was in the process of, it seemed like, in a meltdown. An area that was getting at the time of our disappearance. And
Right.
now it's either finding out more information or seeing what happened to our friends after 4 days of possibly the fog getting worse in that situation. As far as I know, our most powerful ally that will save our lives. Like, there's only ones that put their skin in the game is out there in the south, to be honest. And as much as
But there's also, again, Tyranny and Morgan and Calamari. We don't know where they are.
Yes.
I mean, to hell with our supplies. We have new supplies, but we should at least find them.
But
I do agree with you that we need to go east, Beaufort. I do agree, and also, hey, Branch, Tyrius, our other friends that were kidnapped, Hal and Calla. Last I checked, they were taken east. Remember?
Yes.
So we needed to go east weeks ago anyway.
All right.
Yes.
You're
absolutely right about that.
I came up with the perfect plan. So we cannot decide. We cannot decide where to go, right? Somebody wants to save Calliope. Somebody wants to go to the east to find answers. Was it that idiot goes to the north? So here's what we do. We go to the west.
Oh my God, Tyrius.
Hey.
I look at Udon and I go, Udon, what's your take? I know it's a lot of information all at once, but you're a part of this group now. So, or you have been. Shouldn't say now. You have been a part of this group. You're a respected member of this group. What is
I myself have never been to the Far East myself. I fancy a trip to the deserts.
He votes east. And you know what? If Calliope is like absconded to like a high tier threat of enemy, I think we should go east and find our other friends. And I think maybe if we have more numbers, it wouldn't be as big as of a threat with who we have now.
I don't think did Beaufort know about y'all's friends in the east? I don't think I did.
No.
And so Beaufort goes,
does not.
If you have friends in the east that would help us, abso-freaking-lutely.
Right before we met you, Udon here was with a couple of our other guys when they were ambushed, and Udon's the only survivor. That's the reason why he was in that condition when you met him initially. Our friend who we buried when we came back died in that encounter. So
a half-giant crushed my dear friend Noose. A mighty hammer blow struck him down, and in that moment I delved deep and dug up a bit of rage and smited many foes.
I look at him. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. No, I'm like, okay. Well, if we still want to go south, that's fine. If we're gonna go south, we do not need to get close. We need to get close. We can get close enough to see what's going on, but we do not need to venture that far into the business.
No.
Beaufort is
because we know what's in there.
Yeah, death.
Yeah, exactly. We just need to see, first of all, if there are life signs of tyranny.
Yes. We need life signs of our allies. Because we need to buff up our numbers, guys. It's getting a little rough out here in terms of friends. With I'm not talking about quality. Like
Because
our enemies have a lot of friends, and so like
Oh, we lost Erin.
no.
No, she
Oh, there she
she
is.
was just resetting her thing real quick because her camera was freezing. I look at everybody. I go, okay. So is the general consensus swing south first and then east?
I do like it. Maybe just 4 or 5 days south maximum.
Okay.
I don't even want to say.
Because also remember, we don't have Morgan and Tyrius. We don't have Morgan and Tyranny with us to part the fog for us to get there.
Yeah.
Also remember that we don't have anybody who's going to be actually like pushing the fog away from us to travel. It's just going to be us out there.
Branch looks at Skyland. Yeah, and I was going to ask you, is there a way that you could guide us through the fog since you're so cool with it?
I mean,
that's an excellent point.
I don't know why I couldn't. I've had power over the fog since I have been here. I mean, the good fog. I don't, yesterday was the first time.
Branch audibly laughs every time he hears the words
That's
good
good
fog.
fog.
Every time.
What do you guys do?
I actually just had a thought. I go, Sky, can you possibly? I don't know if you've ever done this before. I don't know if it's even possible. Is it possible for you to pray to Elira and ask for her to give you eyes on the situation, like what's going on? Is that a possibility, or is it like you are just praying for her wisdom, or how does this? What's the relationship like? How does that work?
I don't know. I usually, when I need something, just pray to her and ask her, and she shows me things. But I've never tried to pray to her and ask what's going on that far away.
Because we may not even if Beaufort's like thinking out loud. He's like, if when I ask Morodin to talk to me or show me something, he usually speaks to me in images of and symbolism and things like that. But it seems like Elira actually shows you what you need to see. And so, if that's the case, could you not ask for eyes on? Have her like snap you an image of what's going on over there to see if we see Calliope, if Elira hears Calliope. What, like, is that a possibility, or do we need to actually travel there? Because if we can just get eyes on, then we may not even have to go there.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to try. I could try to ask her, but maybe if I use that fog orb thing that the truth lady had this morning, I might get a better view of it.
Are you
The
trying
orb
to
that-
get like a scry spell, or what are you trying to do? Like, you're gonna need some sort of like divination magic to be able to get eyes on a particular area.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if her god could provide her with that through prayer. I didn't know if that was a thing they could
That
do.
is not within her domain.
Got you.
And I don't know that it's in mine either. I'm only level 4 after all.
Can I attempt it?
I mean, do you have the divination spell that would allow you to scry on someone?
No, but I am a paladin with a god.
He
god
tries
of
hard,
crafting.
okay?
Let me see.
Paladin with a god complex.
I'm dying.
Drink. Need a
Um,
counter for that.
Okay, wait. So, what about channel divinity? It says you can channel energy directly from the outer planes to feel magical effects. Each time you use this class's channel divinity, you can choose which effect to create. Can I create a window?
So your channel divinities are control undead, and I think it's another offensive.
Yeah, it is.
perk.
It is. You're right. My fault. My fault. I read that incorrectly. Yeah, never mind then. I guess I was just my assumption was to pray and ask for basically. You know how like when someone has a familiar, they can like go into the familiar and look through their eyes, kind of like that. That's what kind of I was going for. But then again, the gods can't see what we're doing, so never mind.
Right.
Just thought
And
about
Erin's
that.
like poring over her spell book, by the way. Like, I don't have any scrying spells, guys. I'm sorry.
I go. Would the Church of Many sell those scrolls, or is that a completely different like thing to them? Like they don't dabble.
That's a different thing altogether.
Okay, I go. Give me.
Would that be in the marketplace anywhere?
I go-
Are there other wizards about that might be able to help us?
I go. Give me one
There is a
moment.
wizard's tower here, but they generally supply all of their stuff directly to the town guard, the guild, and things of that nature. They basically outsource their materials and act as like rear vanguard, casting long range spells in like large scale subjugation quests for like fog creatures and things like that. They generally don't sell to the general public, and they do give a small stockpile of like spell scrolls to the guild, but nothing quite like that. Generally, it's more like offensive and defensive spells that are given to the guild.
More evocation than divination.
Yeah, out of character, could you find like an arcane eye or a scrying spell scroll, Aaron?
Again, that's I don't know, Mitch. That would be a question for Mitch.
It's very possible. Probably not. In
Where
this
would
town.
I go?
Probably yeah.
Not in this.
Probably.
You would probably need to either craft it, like an arcane eye. You could probably have one made over the next few weeks or months because it is a higher tier of magic.
What is it? Okay. New player alert. What is an arcane eye?
Arcane eyes is a.
Is it like a palantir?
Thing that I have. It essentially acts as like a conduit for you to be able, well, depending on the level of arcane eye, you can essentially form a small eye and it can scout an area for you. Higher level ones essentially allow you to send it to a particular place or location within range, and it essentially gives you a bird's eye view down of an area. A lot of scouts for the Pendrake Guard, Mercenaries Guild, and some of the Adventurers Guild scouts have it as well, just so they can scout out regions fairly quickly instead of having to, sit there and lurk in the shadows and do a whole perimeter check of an area where they can just send up a high-level arcane eye and get an instant layout of a point of interest that has appeared.
Right. Because the Eastern bazaars are like a giant market essentially, right?
I was about to say the bazaars would have it.
Might we? I was gonna say, could we find something like that there?
I mean, the bazaar is essentially a multi-mile long black market, so likely.
Or check for a clairvoyant spell, because you could do that and it'll go up to a mile.
Sorry, guys, my phone keeps falling.
I go.
Again, Erin looks at Beaufort like, okay, we get it, you were right. Like, she doesn't say that, but she's looking at him like, all right.
We
Oh, hold on.
we need. I guess we can go south. I'm
No, we can't.
I'm very
We
very
need to go east.
I'm very leery of going south.
Because if we go east, we could find the tools to scout south without ever going there and find out what the hell is going on, while also pursuing your leads and potentially finding Kala and Hal. And also, not for nothing, there's a very good possibility that Tyranny and Morrigan and Calamara find us on the road. We could end up running into them on our own anyway. They might be there, they might not, because we were gone for almost a week. I doubt they just stayed there and waited for us to come back.
Yeah, that's also true.
They might have moved on.
Yeah, I don't think they stayed there either.
I wouldn't.
That's why I don't feel like we wouldn't have to take the full route there, because there's no way they would stay there.
I
just also don't know.
Being as dangerous as it is, and all of us disappearing.
Yeah.
If we left, they would stay.
I go. Hold on one second, and I'm gonna get up and go to the guildmaster's desk, and I'm gonna say, "Hey there. I have a question for you, if you don't mind me asking."
You're talking to Guild Director Hero?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I say. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say. I just walk up and I say, "I have a question for you, if you don't mind me asking."
She looks at you with a fairly fierce gaze and goes, "Proceed."
She hates us.
I know. Even though, what's funny is I haven't done anything to this poor director.
It's all by association.
I know.
It's all by association.
But I go.
It's us, the party. You're a part of that one.
I go.
Did anything or not?
I go. Is it common knowledge to the guild that we travel with one known as Morgan and one known as Tyranny?
It has been made note of, yes.
Have they been here in the last week?
Last we heard, they were with you traveling southward.
Okay.
Yeah, like as soon as you said it, Steven, I'm like, we could ask. We could ask if they came back when we disappeared.
Have they sent,
None of us thought to ask.
Have they, either one of them, sent any kind of correspondence here to the guild or to anybody here that you would know of?
We have not heard. We were rather shocked when you all appeared from wherever, right outside the guild hall.
Okay. All right. That's definitely news. Okay. Thank you. I thank you for your help. And I lean in real close and I go, I just want it to be known. I'm doing my best to be as nice as possible. Whatever I could say that would maybe make you smile a little more towards me, I would appreciate it. I'm so sorry. I don't know what they did. I was not here for that. But I hope to.
What didn't we do?
I hope to one day bring a smile to your face, and I'm so sorry.
She gives a smile, but it does not touch her eyes. It is very fake. As she goes, "Is there anything else we can do for today?"
It's a get the fuck out of my face smile.
Yeah, I go, no. Once again, I'm sorry. You know, I walk off. Beaufort was so confident all day long, and that destroyed him. I'm like, God, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like,
what are you apologizing for, Beaufort? You did nothing wrong. You asked a question. You were very nice about.
Yeah.
He's apologizing.
You're disappointed in the experience.
No.
That's more.
To be fair, Guild of Heroes character sheet does have in one of her character flaws complete bitch in it. So.
That's fair.
Yeah,
wow.
this is not a person worth liking. If we didn't like her,
doesn't know
probably.
That.
Yeah, I know that. That's why I'm like. That's why I'm like, no.
Beaufort has been in this town collectively for a total of about 5 days in his entire life. So he doesn't know that. But
You just got here. I didn't do anything. Why do you hate me?
yeah, I come back to the table and I go,
It's
so
just like, you know why.
Morgan and Tyranny.
She hates everyone equally.
Yeah, equal
Yeah,
opportunity
she
hater.
doesn't discriminate.
These hands
No
are
one
rated
gets
E
special
for
treatment
everyone.
with her. Everyone catches these hands.
And
Her hands are rated E for
Anthony's a
everyone.
monk, so it fits.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Beaufort goes, come back to the table, and I go, so Morgan and Tyranny have not made contact with Yetta Oldair or the guild in the time that we've been gone. I just wanted to check, because if they had made contact, I would like to have known where they went, because they obviously aren't here. And so I go, east is where we're heading, I guess. Or if once again, if y'all want to go south, we can. I really hope that I really would wish that you would reconsider. But with the knowledge,
I want to, but you're right that we probably shouldn't.
I say, so let's do this. Final vote, because now that we have the information about the possibility of getting some spells that would help us to see without having to be there. New vote.
That's fine. I'm always outvoted, so let's go to east then.
Okay. I go get Branch.
Why just drag it?
I vote south. We don't know where our friends are. You know, I don't think they're dead, but like, they're not here.
There's no way they're dead.
There's no way they're dead, but I don't want to see them again and go, yeah, and I did not look for you. I feel like I would like to be like, and I checked, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not saying we fully commit, but I do feel like I want a step in that direction.
You know what? That's a fair point. I don't want to see Morgan again, knowing that we could have gone and made sure that they were good. I do not want to do that.
Yeah.
That is a point that has not been brought to my attention, and that is honestly scarier than.
Yes. Yes. You will see them again.
What's scarier, an Aboleth or a pissed off Morgan?
Pissed off Morgan is definitely scarier. We all heard the void speech, right?
Aaron.
We all heard the void speech.
Oh yeah.
Aaron,
Yes.
you begin to hear a very familiar bird song coming from outside.
Oh.
This sounds terrifying.
No.
This is like how a horror movie starts. I'm like,
No. How many birds do we know? One. Be like, do you guys? She'll like perk up at that. Do you guys hear that? Does anybody else hear that?
Can I roll?
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll perception. Nat one. Beaufort doesn't hear it. Beaufort does not hear it.
I'm gonna roll perception also.
Put your AirPods in again.
I rolled 15, so I want to say.
You hear it, yes. Very melancholy, high-pitched, kind of multi-tuned bird song, kind of.
Oh no.
Oh, we lost
The
him.
moment he goes,
We lost Mitch.
oh man.
Okay.
I didn't realize that it moved when I talked. That shit is so funny.
So while he's gone, I don't know how long it's gonna take for him to get back. I don't know if his. Oh nope, he's right back. Okay, never mind. Well, maybe.
DM check. GM check. GM check.
Will the real DM please stand up? I don't know if he's here. Yeah, he must have left again. Okay, so while he's figuring this out, Branch, we still haven't heard your backstory.
What is going on? Like,
I didn't
did,
press it.
did everyone?
I didn't
Did
press.
everybody's Discord just restart or something?
I think
Like,
so, because I
that
didn't
is
press
crazy.
anything.
I didn't press anything either. Everybody went away, then everybody came back, and there were emojis and sound effects.
All right, am I
Huh.
back?
You are back. You are back.
Yes,
I'm
you
so
are
glad I got
back.
that on camera because
Discord was acting so weird. What?
Okay. Nobody disappeared from me, but I did hear a weird sound effect. And Steven, your screen froze.
Oh
I don't know if
my
anybody else
god.
did, but that's why I took it off my laptop.
That was
Because all of you were freezing
funny.
earlier.
so my screen
That's
is
what happened to
frozen.
me too. Like just that second.
No, you're
I
good now.
heard-
It was.
I
You're
Okay.
good.
Yeah, everyone
Okay.
seems good now.
I heard a weird sound and
That was
Steve's thing froze with
funny.
his mouth like wide open. That's why I'm like, oh, Steve farted.
Well, anyways,
That was
as I was
hilarious.
saying, you, Branch, would hear that multi-toned, kind of melancholy, high-pitched bird song that is very familiar to you all. You have heard it for endless hours while you have been traveling.
The sound of a phoenix, perhaps?
A very specific song of a ribbons phoenix.
Branch breathes a sigh of relief. He goes, "Okay, maybe we won't have to go at all." And I hear the phoenix outside, and Branch just runs out there.
He stands up and runs, and I run after him. I'm right behind you. I'm like, wait.
We just had this talk with Sky. Aaron is also
Branch.
following. Sky, come on.
So,
Jeez, come on.
for those that run out, you would see no carts or Princess Butterclops. You would see a 2-horse wide cart with all of your supplies on it, and sitting on the very seat of one, you would see your ribbons phoenix, Calamara, singing her gentle tune, announcing her presence to everyone nearby. Several people are kind of like listening to the song, kind of keeping a wide berth from around the cart, knowing it's probably from an adventure. Not wise to probably try to sit there and mess with people's stuff and things. But yeah, you see Calamara sitting there singing her song on the front seat of the carriage.
And
This
she's
is
alone?
alone.
She is
Yeah,
alone.
this is wow.
I mind link with Calamara. I go, hey, we're so glad to see you. We got transported away. Where's Morgan and Tyranny?
You hear in like a broken language, note, and she like taps her foot as you see that there is a note scroll attached to her leg.
Okay.
Branch
I tell
grabs
Branch about it.
the notes.
You need to tell him.
Unfurling the note, here's what you all see.
At the Wyvern breeding grounds. Here, I'll read it. Here we go. Dearest friends,
Okay.
Morgan and I are at the Wyvern breeding grounds to complete the quest. Being as detail-oriented as we are, it should be completed within a week or two, provided no mishaps. See you soon. Temple Complex has become a fortress of fog. Many abnormalities have been drawn to the area. Don't approach. With love and fury, Tyranny. I go, so we need to wait here.
So, no.
For them to come back, right?
Why would... No, but what we could do is send a note with Calamara to them saying we received the message and to meet us east.
Oh,
I
that's
mean-
so much more brilliant. So much more brilliant.
That...
I was about to say,
Because if
or we
she-
could be back within a week or two, but that is
Somehow I doubt that. I
yeah.
sincerely doubt we'll be back in a
Because-
week.
Well, they were also talking about last time I remember them talking about the Wyvern breeding grounds. It was very Sky talking about Diamond Heart-esque. So it was
Right. Well, that's their it's their kin. Their
oh yeah,
cousins,
I know.
right?
And so that's why I was like, they're probably not. They say a week or two, and they say detail oriented. So I don't think.
So budgeting 2 weeks.
Yeah, I would push
I
it
was
to
very
2 weeks.
confused at that. She's like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Um,
It's not at all.
I go, Okay. Yeah, I say, Aaron, you have a brilliant plan. I say, do that. Whatever you said, tie a new note. Go for it.
Yeah. I will say, Aaron doesn't have speak with animals. Does anybody have speak with animals, or does Calamara speak?
I can go into her mind and speak. That's what Calliope
Right.
used
Me and
to do.
Jerry
But
be
like,
going off of vibes.
right.
So
You and Jerry go off vibes. I love
I
that.
go. So I'll mind link with Calamara, and I say, do you know where they are right now?
Nest.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
And I say, can you take a new note back to them?
She fluffs her feathers and curls into a ball and takes a nap.
Gotcha. Heard that. I go, she may
Oh.
need a minute.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's probably been a long journey. She must be exhausted. We can send it on the road.
Yes.
We can send it on the road.
Yes.
Regardless, we should go then.
Yes, we should
If
go.
there's nothing keeping us here, and every sign is saying we shouldn't go south, including our friends that we were going to use as an excuse to go south and look. We should go east.
I look at Branch and I go, how's that for foreshadowing?
and totally not railroading. What do you mean?
Retcon.
To be fair, I had this set up at the beginning of last week, so
Right.
it's not
Right.
something that I just get up on the spot.
No, you're 100% right. It's just
okay, then I say, should we use the new wagon? Or just move all of the stuff that Calliope had to... Wait, no, you said it was a bigger wagon with more stuff in it in the other one. So we should move our current stuff that's in the one to the bigger one, and then we'll take the bigger one. And just leave that one here. Or we can sell it.
We
No,
only
it's
have
just
one wagon.
Calliope's supplies. The Princess Butterclops and the other horses, the old carriage, Tyranny and Morgan have that.
Yeah, this is...
Gotcha.
We only have the new wagon. We don't have the old
I
one.
was thinking in my head that Calamara showed up moving the wagon. I don't know why, but that was in my head.
No. She's
okay.
big. She's not
that
big,
strong.
Okay.
Right.
No, she's only like a 2 foot tall.
Birds, but...
Like,
It's okay. You weren't the only one who thought that. I was also.
Okay. Cool. So, okay.
Nice.
I'm like, all right. Tyrius, are you outside with us or no?
Well, obviously, I mean, and why would I go somewhere else?
I thought you'd be inside. I didn't know if you sat there were like, hey, why'd you all leave?
Right. Of course, legs on the table and then just chilling, right?
Right. That's what I thought.
We come back inside, be like, dude, are you coming or not?
Actually, it's quite a good idea. Just sitting on a chair.
Yeah, I stayed at the
legs
table
up.
because I'm still trying to get talk to Elira.
Yeah, legs up on the table and just playing a nice tune on the flute.
Oh my god.
So we come back.
We look
inside.
around like, wait a minute.
I guess I'll pick up Calamara and I go, Branch, can you carry Calamara, or does she need to be carried like in your arms?
She's probably good to stay with the wagon, Beaufort.
Well, I'm
It
saying
won't be long, right?
Right, but I'm saying like until we get in the wagon, she's napping, so someone's got to carry her. I'm asking, would it be better to put on Branch's back if he's okay with it, or would it be better for someone to hold her?
I can carry her on my back. It'll be alright.
Okay, and so I will gently move Calamara to.
She's got like her head tucked under her wing.
Yeah, I will move her to Branch's back and very gently put her there so she can continue to nap.
Yeah.
Aww.
Very nice.
And I'll go up to the on our way back in. I'll go back up to the guild director and I go, hey, good news. We got word from our friends and they are okay.
Fantastic.
And so I'll go back to Tyrius and I'm like, hey, buddy, it's time to go. I'm like, it's time to go. We gotta go.
Okay, I'm sitting on the cart already. So what's the hustle?
Are you inside or outside? God damn it!
I
I
told
thought he
you
was
I'm
outside with you guys
outside.
the entire time.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
I just said playing in a flute inside is a good idea, but I was actually
Oh, okay.
outside.
I thought you meant that's what you were
Oh.
gonna do. Okay. No,
I
okay.
also thought
No.
Okay, well then we need
I
to go
thought
back in
so.
and get
'cause he
Sky
likes to fuck
anyway.
with us.
We need to go back inside and get Sky anyway. So I'll go inside and I'll say, "Hey, Sky, it is time for us to leave. We're heading east. So, come on with us. We're gonna get on the wagon. We're gonna take off."
Oh, okay. We finally made a decision, so I don't have. Okay.
Yeah.
Then she like ducks her head closer. Was like, never mind, Elira. Thank you. Something like follows both outside.
Thank you, God, Mom.
I kind of get as close to her as I can without making her bend over to my height, and I go, "Hey, we got a note explaining do not go south. It's dangerous. So we're gonna go east. That's why like we all made the decision. Like, okay, this note clearly says don't go south, so we're going east."
Hey, I'm along for the ride. I apparently don't know enough to make a decision, so
I go,
we're good.
Bofer is now realizing how he sounded to Aaron, and he goes, "No."
Do you get it now?
Bofer goes,
I'm
"No."
holding up my guild hall card. And I'm just like, apparently this is no good. She's just like flinging it over her shoulder. I'm not getting, killed over that.
I go,
So I'm just
Well,
like throwing on the ground.
I grab your card and I go, Sky, hear me when I say this. And I say this with all love and sincerity. Now is not the time for a temper tantrum. We can explain and talk
I'm not
more.
having a temper tantrum. I'm just I don't know things, and that's not my name, and I almost got killed for it, so there's no reason for me to carry that.
We could just is it metal? It's metal, right, Mitch? The guild
What
card?
is?
The guild cards.
Yes, they are made of iron.
I feel like while we're on the road,
Bofer pulls out.
Bofer's gonna reforge her name.
I can
on
reforge
there, right?
her name on there. Yes.
Yeah,
I could do
so
it.
hold on to that.
I could literally do
We'll
it in my
fix it.
hand. I pull out my little
Your
forge
forge
tongue. Pull out my forge tongue, and I can just heat up the spot where her name is, and have a glove on my hand and smudge
No,
it out and
that's
redo
about
Sky.
the name, the date of birth, the weight, the height, the entire thing is wrong.
Right.
Because he
can
did
fix
whatever
it.
he wanted to, but I don't know that.
Right.
So he says what he says. She's just like, apparently I don't know enough to make a decision. You all know more than me. I'll learn eventually. She just gets up and she's very proud. She's like, I'm just along for the ride. And then she's like, she talks to it. I don't need that apparently. So she's just walking with her head high out the door. And if he wants to pick it up, he can pick it up because she doesn't really care.
I go. You have to have this. That's number one. So you cannot throw it away.
Yeah.
Number two.
So if anything happens.
Number two, this is a symbol that you're a part of us. So you need this. This is if you were to ever be split from us and find yourself in another adventurers guild, this is how they would identify, oh, this is who we need to contact, that you're here by yourself. So
but
you must have
that's not
this.
me. So
I will fix it. I will fix it. Let's get in the wagon and let's go. We got places to be, people to see, and hopefully not see. And I look at Tyrius and I go, hey Tyrius, you want to cut my beard and hair?
Which one do you want? The one with the herbalism? What is it? Buff on it?
Wait. If I
you
can
want
do it with
my
the herbalism.
dark rapier, or just normally burn it off?
I go, Tyrius,
Yeah, why would you give him the option?
I go, Tyrius.
Why would you give him the option?
I go, Tyrius, if you make me look bad, I'm going to smite you into oblivion. Do it right and make me look nice. But I'm trusting you because I have a feeling that you're very adept with the knife that I made for you. Actually, 2 knives. I think I have a feeling you are
so
very adept.
nice to me.
It's just an observation. And I go, everybody in the cart, let's rock it. I go, Aaron, like usual, navigate.
Yeah, I'm good to drive. Let's go.
Cool. We jump in, let's go, and I'm gonna sit in the back with Tyrius and have him do my beard and hair, and dyeing it and cutting it and all that stuff.
Sky, do you
I
want to
like
sit up front with me or be in the back?
I like when you're talking dirty to me. So that haircutting coming.
What did you say, Aaron? Sorry.
I said,
my
do you want to
turn.
sit up front with me or be in the back with the boys?
Oh, I'll sit up front with you, but I'm taking one of the books and looking at the letters and making like I'm gonna make a decision. Like I'm trying to read the book, but I'm trying to make a thing with the letters. Like this letter looks like an S looks like a snake, and a B looks like whatever, and something like that.
Like a pneumatic device kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, like if you have questions while we're going along, like Erin can help. Kind of. She went to college. And again, I will say, just to clarify, I, the player, did not go to college. But
I, the player, did go to college and was supposed to have a bachelor's degree before I had a stroke. Me, the character, is apparently just no
Guy
shit.
did not go to college.
But that's okay, because this is a fun character to play.
We're going to learn together. It's going to be great.
We're moving at evening time.
I don't know if she's ready to ask questions yet.
Moving through in evening time through the fog. I'm gonna light.
Yeah.
I'm gonna light my charcoal torch and kind of set it up. Or I'll hold it. I'll hold it in the carriage so that Tyrius can see what he's doing while he's cutting my beard.
Question for you, Mitch. The Elven cigar. What does that do again? Because it's like a buff, right?
Yes, it does give you a buff. It can remove, I do believe, a point of exhaustion, and also gives you a very relaxed effect outside of combat. It's essentially like a 50-50 blend of weed and tobacco, along with some other herbs and things that help the body and mind relax.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say we need to be alert, so she'll save that for later. But just making a note of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's going to happen, right? He's going to get the dagger, not the rapier, nothing, doesn't want to get messy. And purposefully cuts it shit. Like really shit. And casts and casts minor illusion on his face to show that it is a good cut. It's like, just handsome.
Come on, man.
Come on.
So keep in mind, minor illusion only lasts how long?
I don't care, to be honest. It's just for fun.
Halfway through the trip, we realized, like, that was a choice.
Oh, yeah.
It's somebody's choice, not Bofer's.
It's a beard mohawk.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's a minor illusion to
Oh, the look on Steve's face right now.
It's for 1 minute. It's for 1 minute only.
Oh man!
How soon does minor illusion wear off?
1 minute.
Yeah.
As soon as it wears off, Bofer grabs his hammer and immediately I'm like I scream, Darius! I get irate and I'm
all right.
I'm gonna hit Tyrius. I'm gonna hit Tyrius.
Aaron and Sky are up front. Aaron like hears him yelling in the back, be like, "I will turn this cart around. What are you guys doing?"
Okay, so here's from beginning to end, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I cut it completely shit, cast the illusion on it, and it looks like perfect, whatever you wanted. And he goes to the head of the cart, just next to Aaron, and expects the reaction that you are actually going to portray.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't really want to react to it. He knows that something is going to come, but instead of casting Dissonant Whisper, because he doesn't want to kind of kill Bofer, He's just going to laugh and just wait what
Take the
are going
lump.
to happen. Yeah.
Oh, what did you do,
I-
Tyrius?
I just imagine your heavy hammer, Beaufort, just flying through the front of the cart and hitting him in the back of the head.
Yeah, I'll roll a d4.
Please, for the love of God,
3.
make it a straight hit.
You
Don't
take
hit me or
you
Aaron.
take 3 radiant damage. That's
Whack.
Mind you, this
I
thing's like a
swear to
20 to
God.
25 pound hammer. This is an insanely heavy hammer.
She pulls up the horses.
Did
She
you
pulls
actually-
up the
Definitely
horses
have a
short
lump
like
on the back of
Beaufort.
your head.
I am
It's
going.
about this time that you guys reach the front gates.
Like, we haven't even left yet. Guys, come on.
It was probably like an hour into the ride.
Not even.
Oh, not
no,
even.
We
You
haven't even
guys
made it to the
are.
front gate.
Yeah,
We
so you
just
guys
got
loaded
in
up
the
in the
car.
cart and basically
This
went
is a
through the
minute
gates
into
by
the
this
ride.
time.
This is a
only
minute.
minute.
This
I
is
swear
60
to
seconds
God.
into the ride.
I mean, it
We're
takes you a
not even
good probably
outside.
10 to 15 minutes to make from the Adventurers Guild to the primary gates of Yetta Ode there. Making
It practically
through,
happened in real
showing
time.
your guild badges and then
Right.
sending out is when, this interaction would happen. As you all kind of look out, you notice that the fog is unusually active this evening. Very thick, rolling clouds of this deep, swirling silver fog. And even the sky itself doesn't have that pearlescent cotton candy look to it. It's dark and ominous. You would feel gusts of wind coming from the south and kind of shifting all the trees. There's probably good like 30, 40 mile per hour gusts of wind rolling through the trees, making all of the tree boughs shift and turn, some of them creaking in the more aggressive winds. However, the fog is not affected by these winds.
Does anybody else know this? I was gonna say, I'm gonna call into the back, like, Beaufort, you should look at this.
So the wind is going, but the trees aren't moving?
The trees are like moving with the wind and the heavy gusts that are emanating from the south, but the fog is completely unaffected
Oh,
by
okay.
it.
It's
It
the fog
is
that's
on
unaffected.
this like thick. Yeah, the fog is just kind of thick and rolling and doing its usual shifting between the trees, but doesn't seem to be paying the wind any mind, ignoring it completely.
Keep in mind the fact that I, as the character, my hair is always blowing like it's in a breeze, even when there is no breeze, and I look like I'm floating all the time, even when there's no wind.
Right. But for some reason, this fog is, like, stationary. That can't be normal.
And I'll look
Aaron's
out.
gonna look at Tyrius' eyes and be
Uh,
like, do you guys see what I see?
Well,
I'll,
it depends on what you see.
The fog's being weird.
The fog is always weird.
Weirder.
And hey,
What is
Not
weird?
your fog. Okay. Guy,
Aaron, be specific.
Tyrius, quit condescending to me and look at the damn fog.
I'm not
gonna get
condescending.
out
I'm sorry.
and like go towards the fog.
You're gonna get off the cart.
Yeah, well,
As
I'm
you
gonna try
get
to get a
off
feel of the fog first.
the cart, your natural luminescent light that radiates from your body makes a small part in the fog, not wanting to touch you, although it sticks relatively close, maybe 5 feet on either side of you. It kind of separates for you, but this is definitely not the fog that you know and control. This is darker, more ominous, purposeful.
But it doesn't like the light.
It does not like the light that you emanate, no.
Beaufort looks out at the fog and goes, I'm kind of with Tyrius a little bit on this one. It seems like it's just normal, if not just more active. Beaufort goes back to fixing his beard, and I put a picture in our chat of what my new beard is about to look like.
Yeah. She's gonna go back to the car and is anybody thing with light I can move. This is not the fog I can usually talk, like my friend fog, but it doesn't. It's a little more not friendly, but does not feel like the same fog.
Really? Looks at
before.
Tyrius and back at Bofer. You don't
Not
say, Sky.
Okay, it's not the dinosaur fog, but it's not my fog. But it doesn't seem to like my light.
Okay.
So, do you have something that has light I can move further from my body?
I have a lantern and some torches, I think.
Okay, yeah, let me see the lantern and see what that does.
Oh,
'Cause
actually, hang on. I have a torch. I'm sorry. Yeah, I have a lantern. Is there a way we could hang that off of the cart? So, like, as we're going, we have a constant source of light.
Well,
Funny
I'm gonna
thing.
see. I don't know.
I have
Do you
a
have or
lantern of
anybody have the kind of
revealing.
light you can put on the whole cart? But let me see if the lantern works first.
Calliope would have. Does anybody else know how to cast light?
I said I have a lantern of revealing.
Ooh.
Lantern of revealing. Oh, right. No, you do. Right. Okay, see that is helpful.
Okay, let me have both, and I'll carry both with like one with each hand and go towards the light and see what, or the fog, see what it does.
Lantern of Revealing. As you light up the Lantern of Revealing, it puts like a dark green slight tint to it. That was weird.
Yeah, what was that?
Okay,
Was
that
that
was
you?
odd feedback. I hope not. But yeah, it sends like this dark green tint to the fog. You don't see anything moving or that is revealed by the lantern revealing. It also doesn't really do anything for you. If nothing else, it just kind of puts a fog light on everything, so everything becomes slightly more obscure. What you guys would need to like illuminate a large area around you is one of the walkway guardian lanterns. Each of you would have seen one of these lantern bearers when you came to Yedo Dare on the pilgrimage.
So that's what
Would we be
if I can
purchase
get
one?
Aaron's lantern,
No.
would the fog move away from that?
Can you repeat that, Sam?
If I grab the lantern revealing with my left hand and Aaron's lantern with my right hand, would the fog move away from Aaron's lantern?
It's just a normal
No.
lantern.
Yeah, I
Yeah, the
know.
normal lantern wouldn't do anything.
Okay, but we see it moving away from the guards' lanterns. You say?
Yeah. So you would have no knowledge of the walkway guardians, Sky. That is a totally alien term to you. You have never seen the lanterns nor the people that bear them.
No, but Branch, Tyrius, and I would have seen those on our way into Yedo Dare on the pilgrimage
Yep.
to the fog.
Mhm.
You said we aren't able to purchase those?
No, they are tightly regulated by the kings.
Okay. Follow-up question. Who has the
The
best
kings
sleight of
and
hand?
church, I should say.
Who has the best sleight of hand in the party?
Well, so
Because I have an
stealing one.
idea. I was gonna say, like, it's I think this is the be gay do crime moment. I think we need to do crime before we leave. I
have
wouldn't
plus
normally
one.
advocate for it, but you know,
What crime do you suggest?
stealing.
Stealing
No
one.
lanterns.
You said the church might have one, Mitch?
So the church as a whole and the kings keep a very tight regulation on these lanterns. No one really
Oh,
knows
you
how
meant like
they
the
are.
the institution of like churches, not like the Church of Many here in town.
Yeah, like the
Oh.
overarching power of the church in general keeps a tight regulation in correspondence with the king's also putting tight regulations on who they're given to, and also only trying to keep them to the walkway guardians themselves.
Is there any way we could procure one legally or otherwise before we leave?
Legally, probably not. Illegally, I mean, it depends on how big of a gamble you guys are willing to take.
Look,
I mean, we were ready to potentially face down some of us at least were ready to face down a potential deity level threat to go get Calliope back. So I don't know. You guys in a gambling mood?
okay, let me tell the answer I got back from Elira before you got while I was praying to her pointed to my friends and said trust. And also I was, I'm new to this entire thing and she does not understand stealing. So she just thinks like we're taking a lantern and that it doesn't belong to anybody because it's sitting outside. So I'm completely cool with going and stealing it. Especially since Elira just told me to trust my friends. So you tell me to take it, I'll take it.
Aaron, roll me a history check real quick. At advantage because you're a bookworm.
Tight. Okay, 2 seconds. I had to pull my character sheet back up again. It's my freaking computer. My screensaver kicked in. All right, history. At advantage, you said?
Yep, because you are a bookworm.
Oh, that's okay. First one. The first one is 13. Let's do that again. And the second one is 19. So we're gonna go 19.
So, as you're mentioning stealing one of these lanterns, you suddenly remember a book that you read that basically highlighted the past and how some people have tried to steal these lanterns in the past, and they have either A, been executed, or B, been exiled from all bastions of humanity.
Okay. But those are the people that got caught, right?
Correct.
It's the only plan I have. Does anybody have a better one? I'm genuinely asking. Because I don't want us to get dead or exiled, but
I'm kind of
short of Sky walking in front of the cart, who has a plan?
Yeah, so I'm charismatic. I have a good sleight of hand. I'm good with talking shit. And
are you good at talking yourself out of shit?
Well,
like trouble.
I'm not thinking about doing the deed itself, but I'm really good at distracting them.
Okay,
and you can do the deed.
Hang on. Hold on. What's my sleight? My sleight of hand is a +2. And my stealth is also a +2, which is not terrible, but it's not good.
So let's put it, or let me just kind of sum the whole thing up. So I have the best
but I do
sleight
have
of
shadowy
hand.
stuff.
I have the best stealth here. And what are you guys doing?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's what we're trying to figure out. Okay, so far, short of going out into the fog in the middle of the night with no defense, our current defense ideas are either Sky, who for some reason the fog is parting for, stands in front of the cart and walks the whole way there, which is a terrible idea, or we get one of those lanterns.
No.
Does anybody have another idea?
No. The fog spitting is we are not at Moses kind of situation here. No, we are stealing the lantern.
Okay, I'm saying
I'm 100% sure we are stealing the lantern.
Here's the thing, though. That's if we can do it, and if we don't do it, we will either be executed or exiled, potentially both. So I'm asking, does anyone have a backup plan before we go ahead with thievery?
So potentially both, that means that we are going to get exiled to get executed. Is that what you're saying?
I didn't think that part through. You get what I'm saying, though. Shut
Just
up.
wanted to
You
make
get
sure.
what I'm saying, right?
Okay, I just got back. What
It's a-
happened?
Thievery is a bad
Well-
idea. It might be our only idea because I don't want to have Sky walk in front of the cart the whole way there. There are no walkway guardians in Yetta Oldair. Okay. So we don't have anybody to steal the lantern from anyway. Okay.
I mean, is walking really the only option? I mean, there's horses in front I could ride, but I won't be able to read and ride. So,
Mitch. If she's on the
Okay.
cart, is that protection enough from the fog?
Guys,
Are we
let's put it
overthinking
this
this?
way. Okay, I need someone with me. That let's make it Aaron because of the bookworming thingy. And I need getaway drivers.
No,
And
serious.
we are robbing the
Mitch was
fucking
just putting in the
church.
chat. There's nobody to steal one from here.
What's
Yeah, the
There's
lantern
nowhere
or the walkway guardians all left after the trial of beginners.
And nobody else has those lanterns.
So what's happening right now? I just got back. Sorry.
I had an idea to steal a walkway lantern, but we don't have anybody to steal one from, so that idea is out for now.
okay, so I ride a horse.
So if we
Branch, can you teach me how to
get
ride a
caught,
horse?
it
So
could be
If Sky is in the cart, as long as she's in
Okay.
one of the two primary seats, she will give off enough of her natural luminant light to at least guard the cart, so you guys won't be overtaken by the fog.
Okay, so we were
but it's
massively
going to be
overthinking that.
it's just going to be a really small bubble of protection compared to when you were with Tyranny, who blasted out 150 plus foot rare area of protection.
Okay.
Well, I'm so not as good as Tyranny.
Okay, I have a
And-
Very
question.
few are.
I have
Yes.
a question. We know
Mhm.
that what is it? I forgot his name. The guy that we are hating, Gaston. Yeah,
Yes,
they're
Don.
going to north, going north,
Okay.
right? So
Yes.
They are.
would they have one?
They're already gone.
Not to your knowledge. You did not hear anything about the equipment or anything that they have. So you're not quite sure what they may or may not possess.
Okay, but there are substantial fog there as well.
There's fog everywhere.
So they have lanterns. Very much likely.
Possibility. I'll switch to
Are
some
they-
scene art for all the viewers.
Is he still in town, or is he already gone? Because I'm down for robbing Gaston, but like,
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Here-
That's what I was thinking about. Just joining them and
because I
robbing
was gonna
them.
say, I see where you're going with this, and I'd be down to rob him, because fuck him. But like, is he even here, or is he already gone?
That's a good question because I don't think so much time expired. So
No, it
I
hasn't even been a
mean,
full day.
he left in the morning to get out of the guild. You guys don't know where he has gone to, although Tyrius did get rumors of two possible locations where they might be going.
You did.
okay, so they left and basically catching up to them is well, not really realistic.
Yeah. So,
Fuck.
so okay. So Sky can stay on the front bench of the cart with me, and we can continue on, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, it's just not going to be as a big of a bubble of protection that Tyranny had. Her skies is going to be a very, very close-knit bubble of protection, just enough for you, the horses, and the cart. But
Right,
like I
and
said,
that's
she's going to
like
have to
an-
be in the passenger seat, essentially.
Right. So yeah,
Well, if
ladies
it's
to
a
the
two-horse cart, then there's a pole between the horses, so she can stand over there
Mhm.
or sit on one of the
Is-
horses.
All right, we're not gonna have her stand on the hitch. What?
I
Oh,
said I would ride the horses, but then I asked Branch to give me a horseback riding lesson real quick.
why are you gonna have the centaur tell you to do that?
You want
He
me to
doesn't need to
unhitch
ride a
the
horse. He's half deer.
Do you? Because it's the closest thing we have to a horse. Do you
Wow.
want me to?
Wow.
I'm dying.
Once again, Tyrius, does this take the heat off of me?
That's about the third that takes the heat off you.
Good, good.
First of all, Sky, he's half deer, not half horse. Second
See
of
that?
all,
I can't
when would he have
stand
ridden
it.
a horse? He already has 4 legs.
I know that. So I don't know how to ride a horse. If I got to ride a horse, Branch is the
You
best one to
don't.
because he'll teach
You
me how to
don't
hold
have
on.
to.
Listen,
You can
I can
sit
ride
in
on
a
the back
cart
of
with
Branch, and he can teach me how to hold on. Okay.
you don't have to ride, is what I'm saying. You can just stay in the cart.
That's what I'm saying. If I have to ride a horse, that would be what I'd have to do.
Okay. If it comes to that,
I'm not asking
myself,
to ride a
yeah.
horse.
Right. Because I was gonna say, I feel like if it comes to that, Beaufort or myself could probably teach you how to ride a horse. Because Branch, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and assume, buddy, you've never ridden a horse because you already have 4 legs and have never needed to. Would that be
Okay,
fair
but
to say?
the point is, if you or both are teaching me how to ride a horse, we're gonna have to unhitch a horse. If Branch
Right,
gives
and
me
we don't
how
have to
ride
do that.
lessons, I would just ride Branch, and then he could help me learn how to ride a horse by riding him.
What? Okay. I'm not even gonna make a riding joke here, but okay.
No, oh my
We all
god.
heard it, right? I'm sorry, we all heard it, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
I mean, I can't learn
Yeah,
to ride a
I
horse
tried
by
to
riding
hold
the
back.
underside of him.
Okay.
That would be interesting, but
All right.
guy doesn't like to get dirty.
Anyway, let's all get back in the cart. Let's all get back in the cart. Ladies to the front. Beaufort, please don't kill Tyrius. Branch, I'm sorry for the microaggressions, buddy.
There's a comment on live stream that says "Yeehaw" and Branch is a cowboy name.
I'm dying.
Oh my god.
So am I hearing save a horse, ride a cowboy?
Hell
I'm
yeah.
dying.
I mean, if it comes to that,
Save a horse, ride a centaur. That's the episode name.
Oh, Lord
Right.
help us.
Finger
I
snaps,
got
finger
a
snaps.
comment in
Yep.
Discord that says "shotgun." I'm dying.
Again, Calliope left us unsupervised for 1 day.
Branch,
For
somebody
1 day.
somebody in our chat said said Branch Back Mountain.
Oh my god.
Oh,
that?
that's so funny.
You know what?
Who said that?
You know what,
Branch
Mindful Writer, point of inspiration to you. That's
Oh my
real.
god.
For
as a
real.
matter of fact, hero
Oh,
point.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I love
So
that.
we're out of the city now, right? I was gone for a
Yeah,
bit.
are
Yes,
we-
you guys are essentially outside the gates and making your way deeper on the road. You guys are probably at this point maybe a half hour into travels.
Can I point of order.
Yes.
In my journal and in Erin's notes, or like in her maps that I assume she still has. I don't know if she gave them over to the boy or not yet. We don't know that.
No. No, they're all in her pack.
Okay. We have a random place to the east of us that we we have no knowledge of, but we have maps of.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, you talking about the cellar? The
Yeah,
cellars to the east? I thought that was south too.
I thought it was east.
Southeast.
Southeast. Okay, never mind then. Point of order dismissed.
It's east-ish.
Yeah. So, Beaufort, after apparently I've been told this is what happens when you don't let Sky have her man candy. Anyway, so forget that.
Moving on entirely.
Exactly. Beaufort, I posted
my
it.
God.
I posted in our chat
So
after
hard.
I hammer Tyrius for screwing up my beard and hair.
I'm sorry. Could you please just rephrase that and
Yeah.
change, like choose your words next time?
I'm gonna say it again, and I'm gonna say it with more oomph in my chest. After I hammer Tyrius,
Oh yeah? How hard?
Fuck's
Guys,
sake.
Cameron Bridge-
hard enough,
Serious.
hard enough. My feet come off the floor. Anyway, listen.
No shit.
Jesus.
Beaufort,
Really giving him the fucking.
Beaufort decides to do
He
his own.
just stops after the fucking.
Beaufort does his own beard, and now looks like I have.
No,
A Civil
no,
War
he
general.
doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't.
He looks
He's
like
not
a
that
Civil
cool.
War general.
He cannot pull it off. He cannot pull it
It
off.
doesn't matter if I
No,
can
I'm
pull it
sorry.
off.
What's he
What
pulling
matters
off?
is changing my looks. So it doesn't matter if I can pull it off. You screwed it up. Now I got to fix it somehow. So I end up
To
To be
looking.
clear, he's right. He can't pull that off. Nobody can.
So
Oh, because you're
Beaufort,
getting
Beaufort now looks
fully
like
shaved.
General Burnside, who was an actual historical figure, which is now why we have the name Sideburns. Looks like General Burnside and has Viking dreads down like in a ponytail. He basically pulled his hair all up and made dreads and has made the little short pony, probably about not that long off the back of his head, and dyed it all black. Everything's black. But I will.
Okay, with the dreads, not terrible, but like him having like that half bald look with the sideburns and stash, that was a choice.
No, yeah, that was definitely a choice. But to all our viewers who are watching,
Again, if I
uh,
was going off of the original character art for Beaufort and he actually was bald, that would have looked terrible.
painted black, yeah, it's all painted black. Yes, all of my
Hell
viewers
yeah.
who are watching, if you have a chance, go look up General Burnside on Google, and that is the image you will see, and you will see what Beaufort looks like. And then just look up generic Viking braids, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. But I have now fixed
Was
myself.
he a Union general?
Hmm. Sure was. Bad Mama
I
Jam.
gotta look that guy up later. I gotta go on a history deep dive because he looks wild.
That's why we have the name Sideburns for our beards. Anyway, yeah. So I fixed my beard, and now I'm going to go and sit directly behind Erin and help her start mapping.
Very well.
Okay, so yeah, let's skedaddle, as it were.
So, with that, as you all get yourselves set up for your various activities on the road, I need everyone. Actually, I need one person, whoever wants to roll me a survival check and a D100.
Oh no!
Ooh wee! I have a +5 to survival. Does
I
anybody
I got
else?
plus
want-
4.
have a +6.
Mine's a +2, but I'll roll the D100.
Okay, I'll roll the survival. If y'all want me to, I'll roll it.
I rolled a 15 for survival. Beaufort and
rolled a
Branch, what do you got?
It was just one person that needed to roll it.
One person, just one
So you
person.
just rolled a 15 for us.
Oh.
Here's a guidance.
15
Throw
and
a
a
gu- throw-
37.
Throw a guidance on it.
Wait. What's the guidance? Is it D6 or D4?
D4.
D4.
4.
D4. Guidance. That's
I
a
saw-
4, so a 19. 19
Online
for
talks
survival.
about guidance is just basically a clearance, like mansplaining. Here, I'll guide you and I'll explain what this does. Don't
Well, I mean,
give me this lesson.
Sometimes
That's for
it's helpful.
No,
Beaufort doesn't
So-
mansplain.
no. Beaufort, when he casts
As
guidance,
you all
is
are
really
making
just
your
making
way
you
on
be
the
more wise.
eastern road, the wind ebbing and flowing, making the trees creak and whine underneath the pressure of the gusts, the fog being an ever-present, ominous feel around you all. Off in the distance, you begin to hear the whispers of the fog begin to creep into your peripherals. gentle whispers, screams, and yowls, until a very distinct sound of howls begin to erupt from a distant area. Not quite sure what direction from you. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Thank you for watching. Very much appreciated. I'm so glad you enjoyed it and stuck out to the end. Come back and see us live on stream, on TikTok, X, wherever you can find Raise the Idols. Come check us out. Stay up to date. All the fun things. It's going to be amazing. What an amazing ride. What an amazing story. And I hope you follow along.
Oh no.
Unhinged episode ending on scary. Wonderful. Love that.
Yes, spooky.
Are we calling hammering or just unhinged?
Pro-
Unhinged hammering. There you
Both. Bofer would agree to both. As a matter of fact, here I'll do this
Both
for
is
everybody
good.
who's still in chat. I will do this. Let me show you General Burnside. I will show you Bofer's new beard.
Please
I will show you Bofer's new beard.
ignore the bald.
Ignore the ball.
Ignore the bald.
Yeah, my mindful writer knows exactly who this is. Let's go.
He's from Rhode Island, really?
General Burnside, right there, folks. that is now Bofer's new beard, except black. And I'll pull up the new dreads as well. This is the new dreads.
It's crazy. I've seen like that facial hair in like video games and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was
That's
popular during like the
Civil
Civil War, like not even just the Civil War, but like all throughout the 1800s, a lot of men had facial hair like that.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah.
Stream.
Mutton chops.
We love you. We
I can do
appreciate
that in real life, but I'll look terrible.
Me too. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not a look just anybody can carry off. You could probably carry it off with your stash though, Falak.
For sure. Absolutely. Falak could pull out of.
You have the stash for it.
Yeah, for sure.
I do.
Stream, thank you for being here.
Next
We
time
love
Bofer
you.
goes to
We
sleep,
appreciate
I's
you.
gonna try to make sure she
If you want more videos, more content and stuff to look for, you can go to my Twitter account has some stuff there. My TikTok as well. The Glory Holes TikTok is up as well. There's a bunch of places to go for extra content. You can also seek out our lovely DM, Mitch. Let him hear the handle so that way we can find where you are.
So it's Red-Eyed Keeper, but all the E's are 3s.
Right there. Okay.
And do we
Perfect.
have links for our other spots on the Twitch page?
I believe.
Yeah,
Or
you
would
guys
that
can
be in, like,
find
the YouTube comments.
Yeah, I believe so. So
probably YouTube, I believe.
yeah, I also have a new Instagram page up for my stream specifically. So there's clips from my stream and the Glory Hole stuff in the D&D campaign. So if you want to go there, you can. But we were glad you're here. Be here next week, 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern. We're gonna venture into the fog and hopefully find out what's yelling at us.
And hopefully
guys,
not.
actually,
I know what it is.
Thanks.
I will say before, and I'm sorry to say this, I just remembered. Before I lose you all, I am not going to be here next weekend.
Ooh, no
Oh, good, the driver's
divination
not
wizard. Ooh.
Oh,
No,
man.
it's girls trip weekend. It's girls trip weekend. I will not be here next Friday. I am so sorry. I forgot to tell you. I just
No,
remembered.
you're gonna be.
Plenty of
You're gonna
time.
be.
Plenty of time. We
But, yeah.
appreciate the heads up.
TPK, here we come.
So
All
just
right.
don't die. Don't die while I'm
Hey, here
gone.
we come.
TPK, here
We're
we
relying
come.
on the
Right.
ghost person to drive the cart. That's not going to be there.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was gonna say,
because
when
we
I
do
get back from
combat,
north, you
I
better
can
still
always
be here.
run Aaron.
Yeah, true. All right.
Aaron, also, if you're not going to be here, please send me a DM with your portent die. If you have any remaining, that
for the
is.
next long rest, because I went
Yes.
through both
Well,
of them last session.
Oh,
for
so
this-
you
this
don't
long
have
rest.
any.
I
Fantastic.
don't.
All right,
So
cool.
until our next
Cool.
long rest, you're gonna have to roll my next ones.
I don't like it. I don't like
That's gonna
it.
be great.
I do have 1 point of inspiration from today, but that's all I got. So if there are any shitty rolls, you get 1 shot to fix it.
And not miss your chance to blow.
All right.
You better lose yourself, spaghetti.
We'll see.
Spaghetti, small spaghetti, arms
God.
heavy.
We'll see
Well,
y'all.
I
We'll
should
see y'all
be
next
fun
week.
'cause I'm
Y'all
back
be
at
good.
the
Be waiting on the YouTube channel for last week's session is not up yet. We're working on a new intro for the campaign itself. But once we get that new intro done, me and Mitch got to get together on that. Once we get that done, we will have that epised from last week up and this
I'll
week
have.
and tonight's episode.
I'll work
done
on
as
it
well.
tomorrow morning and hit you in the afternoon.
Cool. I'll be working. I'll be leaving for work here in about 3 hours. So I'll be home and working on it whenever I get back. So again, thank you, stream. We appreciate all of you being here. We love you. Be sure to share around everything. Get the message out that the Story of the Silver Fog is going to be the best campaign this year, in my opinion. That's my opinion. I can't wait for what's coming next. We'll see y'all later.
Yeah.